as the teams walk out.
Yeah.
Hello. Well, I think.
Hello. Yes.
Well, over here.
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Oh wait,
Hello,
it's not
hello.
Japan, Sweden. We're not in the wrong game. Hold on, I gotta find the right game.
Gotta change the title already. Let's go.
But anyway, we're in the game. The Spain Netherlands. There we go.
Yes.
We're
teams
here.
Walking out. Both
Welcome.
teams walking out. Let's go.
Oh shit. I guess we need to get started. Who am I looking at? Are y'all even here in the chat? Y'all ain't even talking. Nobody. Guess everybody's getting their libations. Anyway.
No, it's still early in the evening. People getting an early dinner in.
I just ate some pigs in a blanket.
Oh. I haven't had that in years. Yeah.
I mean, you got the little mini hot dogs. But who am I? I'm SkyE. I'm flying really away. I just drank coffee because I'm going to be up
All night.
Hello. I can't say that. Thank you, Nubia. Welcome. But I'm SkyE. I'm fly. I'm with the homies. What's good, homies? There's
What's
Trebor.
good? Hi. What's good?
There's Eugene.
Hey.
I'm up here moving my mouse like y'all can see that shit. But anyway, we're about
pointing to him.
Yeah. We got our first game of effectively 2 games in the night where we're gonna watch Spain play the Netherlands. Spain played the Netherlands, yeah.
That'd be the one.
In the quarterfinal situation. So yeah. Teams are walking out, they're in the streets. If you're tuning in, hopefully you got your TV on and not Fox, you're watching Telemundo.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
So yeah. What lineups do we have?
You want me to do that one?
Oh yeah.
Sure, yes. Welcome
All
back,
right,
Eugene.
sure.
Yes.
Thank you. It's good to be back. Having power is kind of critical to watching World Cup
All right.
games.
Who would have thought?
You may not believe me, but it's true. So for tonight's lineups for Spain, in goal we've got Carolina Coy. On defense is Oihane Hernandez, Irene Paredes, Laia Codina, and Ona Batlle. Midfield we've got Aitana Bonmati, Teresa Abellera, Jenny Hermoso. And then up top, we've got Alba Redondo, Esther Gonzalez, and Mariona Caldente. Sorry. For the Netherlands, in goal, we've got Daphne van Domselaar, Sharita Spitze, Stephanie van der Racht, Dominique Janssen, and then in midfield, Victoria Palova, Jackie Groningen, and Esme Brooks. High midfield would be Yul Roord and Damaris Egrola. And then up top would be Lenneth Berenstein and Leike Martens. No Danielle van de Donk for the Netherlands. She's sitting this one out with a yellow card accumulation.
Well. We're here for the bad haka dancing. It was both of these teams.
That was both of them, yeah.
Both of them lose.
I can't believe both of them made that after doing that. Just the kind of bad vibes that gave off.
So that means they must be getting whoever wins is gonna get smacked next week. That's the thought I have in my head. That's how the ancestors get back. But yeah, so what do we think?
What do we think?
Who's gonna win?
I mean, I think Spain's gonna win. Yeah. They've just been one of the two. Them and Japan have been the two complete more dominant teams this entire tournament. And I don't see that changing, especially with Van de Donk not there for the Netherlands, out for this match because of yellow cards. So their tough hill to climb got even tougher. So yeah, I think it's gonna be all Spain tonight.
Power to the chair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
the
agree.
reward for the win is Japan, so have fun.
What a reward. Poor Panda Durag. Oh my god.
The chat is awake. I love it.
Man, we are starting early. Game hasn't even started and people are going in hard. I love it. For me, I got to go with you, Trevor. I think Spain, they've looked the more complete team. I think when we talk about teams that have really emerged as favorites in this tournament, obviously Japan, just because of how they just wrecked everybody, and Spain is the other one. That's not to say that I'm guaranteeing that the Netherlands are going to be out. They certainly have enough quality about them, even without Van de Donk. But Not having a player of her caliber just makes that task that much harder. Plus, she's a veteran. She's been in these games before, and that sort of leadership it's hard, if not impossible, to replace. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Word.
We will see in just a couple of minutes.
I just want chaos. I'm like everybody. I just want chaos.
That's always the plan.
I think both of these teams are very chaotic. I think, the Netherlands are very physical and always have that kind of chaotic energy. And Spain kind of brings that chaos, but it's like a different chaos, right? They're just kind of a hot mess, but can always pull it together. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
What?
I'm looking at the lineups.
What's interesting? Please tell us.
Well, I'm saying, I see. Yeah, we started Esther. I hear roommate Alex's disdain for Esther, in my ear, like repeatedly. Every time I see her on the TV screen, it's just a disdain. I hope she goes to her favorite club. I'm playing because I don't want to have to hear that on a day-to-day basis. But I don't know. We'll see. I just want chaos. That's all. Whoever whoever wins to lose to Japan badly. That would do things for my soul.
That would.
Also kind of rooting for Yene Hermoso because she plays in Liga MX Femenil.
Yeah, true.
So there you go.
True.
Yep, there. See if there's a Dutch player, it may even things out for me, but nope.
There's not.
Not
tonight.
None.
Nope.
So sad for them. So should we do a time check because the match is kicked off for me?
It's 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
I'm at 43.
Okay, and I'm at 38. So
I'm now like 10 seconds behind.
There we go.
Good. It's baby steps.
It's baby steps to I mean,
towards the final. By the final, we'll all be on the same page. That's all that matters.
I do like the creamsicles. They're not in the creamsicle kits though. They're in the.
No, that's red, right?
They're in the Well, today the Dutch are in the navy.
Oh, the Dutch, yeah,
they're in like the blue and purple, or is that purple, or is it like a light blue, dark blue kind of thing?
It should be blue.
It looks blue. It looks super blue, yeah. Blue on blue.
Yeah, but they look kind of nice. Spain's in their kind of classic red.
Who's running on CPT? Nobody's running on CPT.
Your internet is what's running on CPT.
Look, my internet is interneting. It might be kind of my fault because I have like the bootleg situation.
Oh, see, that might be your whole issue.
Sky, you got to go with I'm like the one broadcasting all of this. That's what's causing it. Don't.
Right? Yeah, don't let them know that you're out here.
You got the bootleg.
Well, I'm saying the bootleg connected to whatever. It's like the jury rig situation. That's a good title for a movie.
That's the streamer lag. It's the
It probably is a streamer lag though, because I got so much, streaming as I have the YouTube open on my screen. Thank you very much. But anyway, that's a good title for a movie. I mean, Telemundo is delayed. Well, actually, Telemundo is delayed, even on the whatever.
Yeah, it is slightly delayed.
I'm watching it on Universal. I don't know if that makes any bit of a difference or no difference at all.
I mean, I might check at halftime to see. No, it ain't gonna work. It's gonna be slower. It's gonna be like a minute slower.
Strong start by the Netherlands so far in the first 3 minutes. They've been able to keep the ball on Spain's side of the pitch. Haven't done anything with it yet, but the important part against Spain right now is not conceding early. So,
yeah, and I think that's something that they had to kind of do. They had to kind of come out and show Spain that they were not going to be pushed around, at least in the first part, and they're going to make Spain's life difficult for at least 90 minutes tonight. So far, they've done it. The Netherlands have kept the ball down in the Spanish end. Spain, I say that as Spain kind of makes their first or maybe second foray down the field. But not a bad start so far by the Dutch. Oh, I say that as She walks in and almost puts it in.
Nearly walks it right in the goal.
Yeah, that was Esther. That was Billboard Alex's favorite player.
And that's why Alex don't like her, because of that. Because she'd be like, that need to go in the net.
It was a really good chance. It was definitely a bit of an awkward angle, but still.
That should have gone in the net.
You got to do better
at least
at
a target than there was, yeah.
In worst case, you fall on the ground and get a penalty. Like you walk that into the
something.
Especially at this stage of the game, or at this stage of the tournament, you got to make something out of that.
Disaster avoided for Netherlands, because that was definitely a great passing on that run. Well timed.
Yeah, can you imagine though? Netherlands came out, did well for the first 3 minutes, kept Spain in there. The first time they came down the field,
scored
right?
Yeah.
Like do.
That's when you know that there's levels to this.
Yep. Spain is doing their part now to keep the ball down in the Netherlands end.
It's probably like y'all thought, oh, that was cute. Okay.
Like, we'll spot you the first 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's time for you to hit on home.
But they got to score. I mean.
Yeah, that part too. I mean, that's the thing. Spain got to put the balls in the net. And,
we know they can. They have 13 goals.
Redondo with a very she missed it from real close range. Spain's got to do better with these opportunities. You can't imagine that they're going to keep getting these all night and to not make anything out of any of them. That's not going to do it. It's not going to cut it.
Yeah, there's goals in this one.
Oh, are they saying she was off?
Huh?
Are they saying
she just missed it.
She just put it into the stands.
Yeah.
You know, even the angle that she had wasn't great, but you have to put something on frame there, you know. Even if it doesn't go in, you just put something into the goalkeeper's hands and make them make the save or not, you know.
Yeah.
She was like, I think she thought the defender deflected it, and it was like, no, girl, that was you.
No, yeah. Like, nope, you just put it wide.
Sorry, I missed who that was snatching somebody's soul right back there.
Oh, Anya.
Was that Anya?
Yeah. Once upon a time, Manchester United legend.
Mm-hmm.
So now you claim them?
Well, the Glazers ain't sold the team. I'm just noting where she was. But the Glazers fucked up a bunch of contracts.
Said it with a little bit of a glimmer in your eye, though.
It was no glimmer in my eye. What are you talking about? Ain't no glimmer.
Oh.
Yeah, she went back to Barcelona, right?
Yeah.
They've oh, go on.
I was gonna say, if she wasn't in Manchester, she was in Barcelona anyway.
Yeah, you excited for the upcoming friendly, Sky? Barcelona and Real Madrid playing against Tigres and America. You're next week, following week, something like that. Next couple of weeks.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, all the people that I thought would be there, it's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be a vibe. I believe.
Right.
I don't know somebody's gonna believe in somebody, and somehow you just gonna, yeah. I mean, go team. You gotta learn and grow.
Yeah. You gotta learn and grow. Character building.
I mean,
it'll be all right.
Fun. I don't know. Tigers messed around and beat. Well, they drew. She was fans were all upset. Yeah, they were all upset, and I'm like, I would be upset too because they ain't got no strikers. But go ahead. But I don't know what they're gonna do. They're gonna pray and hope and pray and grow up a little bit. Cool, America now. That will be interesting.
Mhm.
and then who's out there.
A little bit too much.
Yeah, it's gonna be
on
some
that pass.
good games.
Some back and forth here early. Neither side doing anything threatening, but other than Spain, I mean, they just have put their shots wide.
Yeah,
But
Spain's
no-
getting themselves in a good position, but can't do anything with it.
I mean, Bernstein better score for all that talking she was doing in these streets.
Yeah, it's always bold to say something like that and to do that much talking like the day before you play a team like Spain, especially. Even though you're not talking about Spain, it's still
Right. Yeah, you better be stunting.
yeah.
You better be out here, man. It's like the U.S. didn't even talk smack. It was like Fox. It was like a Fox commercial in the federal. It's like not the players.
Well,
Still though, and
I'm sure the players had a little bit of swagger to them, but
With
It
how
is what it
emotional
is.
the team was, nah. If they had been more cocky, I would have been like, okay, maybe there's hope.
maybe there's hope.
But like they weren't even at the level of cocky they're usually at, man.
Wow. They're just showing a stat right now that says the Netherlands have 6 goals in the first 20 minutes at the World Cup this year.
wow.
So, and that's
Hello,
That's a
Sir
lot.
Regret. Hello, Mr. Regret.
a lot of goals early.
Wait,
So
who?
they have 10 minutes. Netherlands have scored 6 goals in the first 20 minutes of a match throughout the World Cup. So they score early essentially, and they have 10 minutes before they hit that 20-minute mark. And they've done well lately, the last couple minutes, to kind of keep the ball again in Spain's side. Haven't done much with it in the attack, but the more you can keep it in your opponent's side of the pitch, the better.
Yeah, Spain's doing a good job of kind of working their way out of trouble on a lot of these. And I'm enjoying kind of watching them do these little touches and kind of get themselves out of situations.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Netherlands seem like they're just kind of back on their heels, they're more concerned with what Spain is doing than what they're trying to do, which is not what we saw in the first few minutes.
Yeah, they're like trying to just get possession.
Yeah, well, they're being more reactionary for sure.
Our rooting interest, Tyler, is for chaos. Nothing but chaos.
Yeah, nothing specific.
I'm rooting for Jenny Hermoso. Got to go with the Liga MX Femenil player.
Fair. I was about to say the rooting interest start next match.
Yeah.
We're rooting for whoever is going to allow Japan an easier path to the final.
Well, that'll probably be Netherlands then, if that's what you want.
That's true.
Which would be peak chaos as well. So it's like a win-win-win.
I don't know though. I do think them and Spain would be a really interesting matchup.
Oh, it would be fun,
especially with both of them playing as well as they are. I don't know if it would be necessarily as chaotic as the Netherlands going, and maybe that's what I should be rooting for, but I don't know.
It would be good to see.
I still don't see either of these teams beating Japan, though, to be perfectly honest.
No, yeah.
Even if Spain Spain got cooked the first time by them, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a blowout or like a cooking like it was last time, but I still think Japan's the better team in this World Cup.
Yeah. I mean, they've proved themselves not only just so tactically sound, but so tactically adept and flexible that, it's like whatever the game plan is, they're going to be good at it. And they've got multiple different things. It's not just like, they're not a one-trick pony.
Right.
No. Yeah.
So
they make rotations. They are not afraid to make subs.
And they make adjustments in game.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, they're really
So-
great at that.
So like last week with the Norway game,
Wow.
they changed tactics.
Oh no. Brutes had a really good opportunity there with Katakoi out of the goal, but just sent it wide.
The banger she scored, I'm surprised she didn't curl that in. Because you're right. All she needed was just a little bit of a curve on it. It probably would have snuck into the back of the net.
Although
Yeah, I don't know
it
what
looks
she was
like-
doing.
It looks like they're calling that was out.
Oh,
They're
okay.
getting the corner kick, so it probably wouldn't have counted anyway. But even so, you got to do better with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get that look. You don't know that they're gonna call it out. But you're right. Netherlands setting up for the corner kick now.
Ooh, who was that went down in the box? Looked like there was a little bit of contact there. I don't know if they're going to call it or not. Looked like it was Van der Gracht. They're going to take a look at it. They're going to allow her to throw it in.
They're still playing on my.
Oh man!
It doesn't look
Did
like
I
they're gonna
replay
look at it.
Yeah, they're letting them play. It was
They're not going to VAR, but they're showing the replay.
Yeah.
What's
There
more
may have been a
interesting is
little
the handball
something
at the end.
Oh, I missed the handball.
Yeah, it looked like the ball glazed the Spain's defender's hand
Mm.
at the end. But I mean, I guess you could say because the bodies were flying, that like her hand was. Well, I mean, I guess it would still be in an unnatural position, huh?
Yeah,
There was a lot going on in that play.
there was a lot going on there. I think a no call is probably right. I think they probably could have called it if they had wanted to, but
There's no call for that either. Well,
The
I mean,
money
I guess
bags.
karma. That's how it be.
Oh, where she grabbed Esther? Yeah. The money bags. The money bags.
Can
I
you
mean,
say money bags and then like immediately Spain gets hit with the karma? You know, like is it really money bags at that point?
Well, I mean, I guess it's equivalent. It's the backup money bags. Although, if she does call that for grabbing Esther, wouldn't that have been Doxo? Because I think nobody else was behind her when she grabbed her.
I don't. No, because I think there was a few defenders on the flanks. They kind of would have probably, like, they were close enough in stride that I don't think it would have been a dog. So,
Oh, we're
but
playing.
it was definitely a denial of a breakaway opportunity for sure.
Ooh, we're playing MMA.
Ooh.
I haven't seen Jackie Ronan flying on the ground since Manchester United. Also, they're not.
Oh no!
I'm like a few seconds
my
behind.
Goodness! Oh my goodness! Spain hit the post twice.
What? No way.
Yep.
Yes way.
I don't know
What
how
are
that
y'all
second one
doing?
doesn't. I don't know how that second one doesn't go
Oh
in.
my goodness!
Whose ancestors are blocking it? Or I guess we're going to penalty kicks then. I ain't trying to sit through no penalty kicks. Y'all need
Here
to
we
figure
go
this
again.
shit
Here
out.
we go again. But you're gonna be up all night, and you don't got to go to bed right now. So
Wait, hold on. I need Bumati
that's
the
the second.
score.
I know that the second one was a follow-up.
Who's on my
where she was
fantasy team? Hold on.
basically falling down, but that second attempt really should have gone in.
The
First one you can kind of understand,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that second one, yeah, that's right there.
The
She
first
might
one,
have
she
even
made
had
it-
time to control it too, low-key.
Yeah, she made a great save on the first one to push it
Yeah.
aside, and kind of got lucky that it hit.
Yeah,
the
that didn't
post,
go in.
honestly.
Yeah.
But having that second look and not putting it right in there because there was enough daylight. Man, these are the sorts of things. If Netherlands goes through, we're gonna look back at this and at that chance.
Well,
There's a couple of chances they had and go.
Well, that's four
You know,
already. I mean, that's the two Esther chances, and then the two right here.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
four in the first 20 minutes where they where they haven't been able to get it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ehrenstein looked like she.
Huh?
Oh, back at the second attempt, Spain was like, it looked like Jackie Ronan got hit in the hand.
That's on the foul, right? On the one that was the corner kick for Netherlands.
No, in the two. on the
Right
On
here?
goalpost.
where they hit the goalposts.
Yeah.
Are they looking for handball right now? Is that what's happening?
No, there's a
No.
Spanish player
Right.
down on the pitch. I think
Right.
her and Berenstein might have collided because Berenstein kind of went off. And was
But what
like
were you saying about the
doing this.
hand, Sky? What's
Okay,
happening
so
with this?
the Spanish defense was up there like waving their hands because when they did the replay and the ball bounced off the post the second time, it looked like it hit Jackie Cronin's hand.
See, that
on
might
ground.
I didn't see it. I didn't see that one, but that would be the second time that the ball kind of glazed the hand on its way out of the box that wasn't really called or given a second glance.
Whose money bags got dropped? For they equal opportunity bags?
I mean, like I said, it happened to a Spain defender on the other end on the Netherlands corner, and it seems to have seems that a Netherlands player got away with it here. Let me see. They're showing the replay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sure
It kind of hits the
it
upper
definitely hits.
arm. Yeah, it hits the upper arm.
It definitely hits. You can see that. Wow.
Yeah.
Netherlands got away with one there.
Wow.
Yeah, hit her in.
Hit her arm.
Do we
yeah,
have
like
any
that.
Tyler's got a good question in the group chat. Do we have any beef with the Netherlands for the comments about the USWNT?
Yes.
I don't.
We got beefs in you. I know you don't.
I
We got beef
I have
regardless.
I got beef
I have-
with Netherlands for other reasons, for sure. Yeah.
I was
But-
gonna say I have beef with the Netherlands for their haka dance and
Yeah.
blackface,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not
yeah.
necessarily for the USWNT comments.
I feel like that's kind of like one of those. Was she really wrong though? Maybe not. But I mean, like, I can see why U.S. fans would not be wanting them
What
to
the hell?
advance for sure.
Okay, my Telemundo died. Hold on.
No.
Oh no.
Get the robe. Use the power of the robe. Let them know.
Is it because I just shout y'all out? Thank you, Telemundo. Why
No.
Peacock kicked me out? What the hell?
Wait, isn't Peacock Universal?
That's the
Or
Peacock's
is it
the
both?
English language universal, I
Oh,
think.
well, no. Well, so in the Peacock, but they're showing Telemundo in the Peacock.
interesting. Interesting. So we've hit the 21st minute mark. It will not be a seventh goal for the Netherlands in the first 20
Not in the
minutes.
first 20.
Nope. Well, I mean, yeah, that was the stat. Was the sixth goal?
Could
in
have
20.
been 4 against them, but
It really could have.
been 4.
They could be down by a few right now.
Yes, we are all watching Telemundo because who wants to suffer from Fox?
Even if you have it on mute, because like I have Telemundo on mute, so otherwise you'd be hearing it real close. My microphone's right by my PC screen, so
Nice.
Oh, what's the time check?
I am at Eugene.
21:49.
Yeah, I'm at 21:45.
Oh, I'm on 2040. Look at me. 2140.
Oh wait, 2040 or
2140?
2140? Which 40 is it?
2148. 9. 50. 51.
Okay, so
Okay, so you're about
Okay. Oh wait, 50.
23
Yeah,
seconds.
okay. Because I just hit 22:04, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at
Okay.
22:15, 16.
Yeah, we're about. It's usually it's
Where we
about
have
the same.
been.
Eugene's first. Yeah, Eugene's first. I'm about 5 seconds behind, and Sky's a couple seconds after that. It's all good.
I would love to know why mine of everybody's is the fastest.
Because you're on the East
It's
Coast.
that East Coast bias. Yeah, I was about to say.
That makes no sense. You guys are literally thousands of miles closer to this than I am.
This is true. But
Well, we're
might
talking
be-
satellites in space, so
Space,
it's
yeah,
like
the
you
satellite
don't really.
situation.
We're not talking about
and
geographically.
you know
closer.
the spaceships are interrupting the wave flow to the California to all that stuff and blah 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 blah.
Since it's summer here and the sun and the solar.
Yeah, it's messing up all the da 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 yada yada yada.
Wait, what? It's summer here too. What are you talking about?
No,
We're making up shit. We
That
making
was-
up bullshit.
That was the
Okay.
bit.
Gotcha.
Oh, shout out to the Player Society.
Non-scientific fact.
No. Shout out to the Player Society. I bought this. I didn't get sponsored. But yeah, got the WNBA jersey.
Supporting them, that's good. That's
Got
good.
the
Nice.
Brittany Griner's t-shirt. It's I am right about satellites. I may be working back on satellites, but that's another story. Anyway, but we'll we back here. Well, yeah, today will be a WNBA theme. I got a wardrobe change.
So should I wear my Aces jersey? Should I wear the?
We need to put some Aces jersey so they don't embarrass me like they did the other day. Shit. I was talking all that.
Oddly enough, I also have that Sabrina Ionescu jersey, from when the Liberty did the Equality City Connect, or they call them what, the Rebel jerseys or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why you got
so many different names? It's baseball that does a City Connect. Spain, another opportunity. The graphic just showed with that one. Now Spain has had 7 shots to Netherlands 0.
Yo, if the Netherlands fucking around and win because they can't put the ball.
I was gonna say
it's a very CONCACAF feel.
In.
Like it's a very CONCACAF feel where you have one team seemingly dominating the match, the other team kind of looking lost. You fully expect some like second half magician. I
like it.
Know.
Go with
some second half magic from the Netherlands to like smash one in there, probably off a set piece.
Excuse me, Grego. People are calling me Skysophine. That is not my name.
Is it not? I thought that's been established as canon.
That is not my name. Yeah, they better get ready for that Commissioner Cup. When is that game? I gotta watch that shit. I appreciate it. I personally, this is what because if you didn't watch and support the San Antonio Silver Stars back in the day when Becky Hammond was playing, whenever they got whooped, it was like a totally different monster that came out the next day. And then they play like Becky. And so I mean, that's why Dallas got thrown into the Raptors the next that game. But you know, yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
It's character building. Losses happen.
Yeah, losses happen. Even losses like that. I mean, basketball's weird like
They've
that.
blown out so many teams this year. Like it happens. Now
I know Becky was like, "Yeah, see, you gonna listen to me? You gonna listen to me now?"
Yeah.
Probably was running up and down. You ain't gonna embarrass me. But yeah, they play like Becky, which is dope. At least they're not playing like
that long ball. Netherlands is trying to get that long ball in, but they just aren't able to get it past the Spain defense.
Yo, if they get one long ball in and score and fucking win this game, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. That'd be the perfect chaos I want to see.
They just need Brooks to get a little bit of space from just inside middle of the pitch, and they'll be fine. Because she can send one from distance.
Wait a minute. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to ask if she's still without a team.
Who?
No, I thought she was.
Or did she sign with somebody?
Who, Brooks?
I feel like. Yeah, Brooks. Esme Brooks.
Does she like beaches?
I knew that was coming, but I still wanted to know anyways.
Shit. I mean, or is she coming to the NWC? That is the question. Please dial in if you know. Let us know.
I do know she wasn't. Last time I checked, she wasn't a part of like one of the bigger leagues.
Yeah, she wasn't.
So she was with PSV and in Netherlands, but I think her contract expired. I don't think she's with them anymore. Maybe trying to play in this tournament and raise her value, which I'd say she probably has done because she's had a pretty good tournament so far.
You said you had her at where last?
I thought she was at PSV.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. I could be wrong. This has happened before a lot of times, all the time. But
no, that's where it shows her playing like currently / recently. As well as the national team. So I don't know if she's still there, if the contract runs out, what that situation is.
Yes,
but I will say, she would fit Angel City's team. I'll say that much.
Bring back the shot. Bring back bring back the comments. Yes.
I think they would have to let go of a couple people before they had.
Let them go. Let them go. Send somebody to Utah. Bodies to Utah. Send somebody in specifically. There is a person special. Utah has a nice sound to it. Send somebody to Utah. Send people.
I know who you're talking about. I'm not saying that. All I say is like a lot of fans would not be in agreement with you.
You'll have to text it to me.
You got
Yeah, I
it's
can
not
put it in the
hard.
chat.
Eugene.
Wait.
I'm out of the loop on all the NWSL stuff, so I'm just gonna smile and nod and
Everybody who knows how I live. That's right. We gonna bring it back comics.
Right? Is the chat is the private chat right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. So just
Yes,
check that,
please.
Eugene.
Yeah,
just
that's
check
right.
just check the private chat on the StreamYard.
I'm like looking at my phone.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like
what
looking at my
I'm saying.
phone.
That's what I'm saying. No.
You can't afford her in
Ah.
Gotham. Y'all got everybody their mama up there.
Yeah, that too. That's Sky's best friend.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Why you gotta do that?
But no, Brooks would fit. I mean, she's extremely talented. She's disciplined. She's creative. She's only 20 years old. I think she would be a great addition for 2025-ish, I think. Because I think, again, this isn't official reporting, but I think Angel City is going to try to stand as pat as possible going into 2024.
Dude, I don't think there are any Dutch players. No. Actually, in the midfield, Jackie Groningen and Brutes would actually do good in the NWSL.
I think Brooks would be excellent in the NWSL. I would love to see her somewhere.
Angel City?
Well, there. Or maybe somewhere like, I don't know if the Dash have money or room, but the Dash would be interesting. Just their style of play. Like, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Like, just style of play.
Did the Dash have a style of play? They can't figure out how to use their forwards.
Well, I mean, it's chaotic and fast and attack-minded.
What is Brutes? She a left winger though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, her up there with Ordonez and Sanchez, that would be something else.
Mm-hmm.
That's still
But that's what I'm saying. Somewhere like there, or like I said, Angel City, because they would have, and that's why I say 2025, because right now Angel City does have a pretty stacked attack. But I think after 2024, you're going to be looking at players probably like LaRue either heading out or kind of taking a different role in the team. And so like you'll have, I would imagine same with Press, depending on how she comes back and looks. But I think there would be space for 2025 in terms of getting her in there to see some good playing time and fitting well with the team. And her and Alyssa Thompson would be a joy to watch personally. I would love it.
You know me with my wanting players to go to Mexico. I'm just trying to think of who she would fit.
Oh yeah, that would be. Oh my gosh,
Tigers.
No,
yes.
She's not beating Ovalle out for a position.
Okay, so put her up front somewhere, up there somewhere.
No way.
Put her up front somewhere. Actually, I would like to do.
Where would you like to see her, Eugene, as the resident?
That's what I'm trying to think. I mean. She's not going to Chivas because she's not Mexican. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like they could possibly use a left winger, I don't see America using her. They've got they just got Mia Swazwa from Juarez to play out on the left. Rayados, they've got who do they have out on the left? I'm trying to think. I don't all of the teams where I feel like would actually go out and get a player of Brutes quality and pay the money for Brutes. I don't see them having the need or wanting to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It would definitely be like a luxury pickup type of a thing.
Yeah. It would be something where she would, if it was going to be a team, it would be somebody like Pumas who just isn't going to go out and spend that kind of money. I don't feel to pick up a player like her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What about Pachuca?
Someone in the chat asking Pachuca.
Pachuca, they've got Monica Ocampo out there on the left, and they've also got Alice Soto, who's been kind of playing out there too, but they play more of like a 4-3-3 with Salazar and Palacios, Charlene Corral, and who else on the right? But yeah, anyways. I don't know if she would be a good fit there. I mean, they might try and they would maybe be able to pick her up and shoehorn her in there somehow, but I don't know. That's what I think. It's like kind of like the teams that would get her kind of don't need a left wing, and the teams that really kind of need a left wing, they're not going to
spend the money for her. Yeah.
They wouldn't spend that kind of money for her.
So it's looking like the best bet for like just real quick. It's looking like the best bet would be NWSL or probably England, because I'm sure there's several teams. I know there's several teams in England that use a left winger.
Yeah, I mean,
but NWSL, I think she would fit NWSL well. I really do. I think she would thrive in the NWSL. Go ahead, Sky. I'm sorry. Please.
I was gonna say, the ball finally had moved to somebody, got out of the midfield, because for a good 5 minutes that thing was just rotating around. I was like, okay, y'all. So y'all want to go to penalty kicks? Y'all just need to let us know so we can have a whole side conversation while y'all work that out.
As the Netherlands player goes down.
But
yeah. So the question in the chat says, are we still commiserating over Sunday? Because they would like to know the future for the U.S. loss. For the U.S. loss. Was that Sunday?
Commiserating?
I mean, we've moved on. Blackout got to get fired.
Well, anyway, they want to know what the future is for Crystal Dunn in the women's national team.
Oh shit, my bad. Wrong thing. Hold on.
Philly got what they deserve. What is this?
It's a whole chat happening in this chat. They did that whole.
What did Philly get that they deserve?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What is that? What was that?
You gotta roll. You gotta read through the chat. They had a whole conversation.
I'm not reading through that. Just
they trying to find Tyler a team, and yeah, it went off the rails. But yeah, okay. So I was gonna say this. So basically, long story short, I mean, Crystal will be fine. They're gonna have to fire Blacko. I mean, we could go back in time. Okay, let's go. Von der Rag.
Van der Donk, yo.
She out here.
Looking out into the abyss, wondering what is going on.
I too am wondering what the fuck I'm looking at on my TV. But
I think that's what a lot of us have. And to be fair, it's not really struggle ball, but also it's Spain's inability to finish mixed with the Netherlands' inability to really get past their midfield area. So
yeah, we just gonna sit here and struggle together.
We really should have seen like 4 goals by now. So that's
it should be 4-0, and we should be on our way and talk about whatever.
No, we won't. We never mind. I lied.
But Spain can't finish for shit. And that's why they also lost to Japan, actually. But I was gonna say, so I mean, Crystal will be fine. I mean, honestly, they got to get a new coach because, like, I mean, we thought it was bad postal. So us at Diaspora United had extensively talked about this shit where we were like,
Sky. Get ready, Sky.
What?
Just get ready. Just get ready.
What do you mean get ready? Oh no. Are you sick? Oh, it is over. Okay, we can move on. No.
That passing on that goal was something else. My goodness.
I can hear Alex
vintage
groan.
Spain.
Yeah, I can hear Alex groaning from freaking Australia. Like,
I mean, that turn too. That turn.
Or are they gonna call her off though?
Oh, they might. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Look at that. They're gonna look at that because
she looks off. Yeah, that last pass was done from an offside position. She looked like she was off by a few steps too, to be honest.
They're calling it off. She was off. Wow.
And that is also why
we don't have a goal in this match.
Well,
38th minute, and there's still 0-0. But kind of going back to the Crystal Dunn thing, I feel like a lot of what we could expect from any of the players is going to have to do with what we see from whatever coaching staff comes, right? Like if they stick with Vlatko, then it's going to be a lot of the same, unfortunately. If they end up going in a different direction, then I think there's going to be, well, I don't want to say that. I feel like there should be a huge shakeup with the roster, but I also worry that whatever new manager comes in might be a little bit timid to do that right off the bat. So I still think we probably see a little bit of the same for the first year, maybe. But I think after that, kind of going into the Olympics, you're going to see, if there is new coaching, I think you're going to see a totally different team. And I would like to see Crystal Dunn kind of take the kind of captain veteran role, maybe not wear the armband, but at least kind of be that.
Well, she was.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, but I'm just saying, like, if you're not going to have her wear the armband, at least have her be, constantly in the camp, being a player that the young talent looks up to, because they already do. especially players like Sophia who play with her in the NWSL. So I would like to see her in that role, and hopefully she has that future for the team with different coaching. I think would be the perfect scenario for me.
I want to say this. I hope that the next coach that comes in sees the value of all of the players at his or her disposal and puts them in their best position to succeed.
I
would like to see her at the right position too. I think that's important.
That being said, am I convinced that the Federation is going to do that? Absolutely not.
That's the big question. That's the big elephant in the room. I mean,
this Federation always seems to pick the path of least resistance, the most conservative kind of path that they can take, and it's really, I feel like it's always kind of held the team back, and it's just become more and more evident over the past few years how much that's holding it back. If they decide to go hands off and let somebody who has experience and has good ideas and is tactically savvy and can manage players to come in and do what they want to do to make this team as good as it can be. Yeah, I think you see Crystal Dunn in a kind of leadership role, starting on the left wing, and providing that sort of captain, or maybe not a captain, but with the armband, but a kind of leader. Yeah,
that leadership presence. Role. Yeah.
But man, tell me the last time the Federation did something that we thought was a really good idea.
That's my big reservation. Well, it was bringing in Laura Harvey as one of the final two for the position, but I think
not picking her.
Yeah, that they fucked that up by not going and actually bringing her in. So hopefully they can.
I was gonna say, is that actually a win though? I mean, that's like going.
It's still a loss. But
I mean, I think it was a win in a sense.
But we're talking about the last time people felt confident in their decisions. It was probably that moment.
I'll say this: it will be
immediately lost the confidence when they didn't bring her in.
Well, I'm saying it's a win in the sense that she got to coach the U20s. And so she's seen all the players. So she's coached all these players, know their strengths, including me official. And so she knows their strengths and weaknesses, actually puts players in the right position. And so, I think she would be phenomenal at the job, and knows the veteran players too, and can make this shit work. And
and has the respect of the players too, which is super important. Like, she can get them all to listen.
And it's the other thing is she actually can adapt in game and make changes in game. Like the struggle to make
tactics,
and then allowing people to be as physical as necessary with people's ass.
If anyone has seen the OL Reign play, you would know
they just can't.
She's exactly that. I mean, they it's annoying how they play the full. They're just one of those teams that will play the full 90.
Yeah,
they're like one of those teams, like I mentioned with the Netherlands, where they can look like ass for 89 minutes and then turn it on in the 90th minute, and next thing you know, they've got 2 goals, and you're just like, how the hell did this happen to us?
I mean, better going in it.
Been on the other side of that several times. It's something I've seen in person, and so that kind of mentality with
Esther,
the talent around the U.S. would be magical.
Esther fucking scored.
She would be spoiled for choices with the talent pool in the U.S.
Well, yeah, I think the other thing. I mean, because we witnessed whose ass they whoop. Where they was down 2 goals and they came and scored 3 goals in freaking 5 minutes.
That might have been Angel City, right?
No, that wasn't Angel City. It was somebody else. It wasn't us, because I would have turned off my phone and deleted and blocked Stills all up out of my phone. I'd have blocked Stills, Kuzai, all y'all who are OL Reign fans. But I mean, hell, even the shit where I was like, Angel City, Freya, fix the back, where you had the last time, what got Freya fired effectively, probably, when they totally went in all the spaces they previously did in all the games, and they just totally dismantled Angel City. She can coach her ass off. That literally, they don't have, like I said, they don't have 2 championships because nobody can finish. Nobody can kick the ball into the net. I mean, really, that's what it is. I
would love to see her with the U.S. I think that's probably the number 1 choice, right?
Yeah.
That's the name
I would imagine.
I mean, if you're talking about finding somebody so that you can quickly get ready to try to win the Olympics,
and I think that's the key, right? Because you have the Olympics in 2 years, so you
next year.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. 2024. That's true. So you it's going to be a quick turnaround. So you don't want to bring in, or I don't think you want to blow everything up and change it too drastically, but also you want to make a change and change it drastically, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think Laura Harvey would strike that perfect balance between someone who understands where the team is now, but also understands where the team should be and can be in the next couple of years for the next World Cup.
The other person I would say he probably won't leave unless you drop the Brinks truck would be Tony, who's coaching Australia. Because he actually,
I don't know if he leaves. Yeah,
that's the only thing. I don't think he'll leave.
Because their stocks are going up at the moment.
Yeah,
in Australia, and I just feel like
honestly, y'all ain't gotta. I mean, okay, you need to coach better. Like, you could have took this roster, not necessarily won the World Cup, but if you coached this better, your ass could at least gotten into the semis. But you freaking, or maybe gets this. No, honestly, Japan probably whips that ass.
No, they should be playing Japan right now for sure. I don't know if they get past them, but
yeah. I mean, but you at least have a chance. But this man can't coach. Like, I'm like, you left Ashley Sanchez, Alana Cook. You left. Did Sophia Huerta get on the field? She got on the field briefly, right?
A couple minutes, yeah. Well, Sanchez and Cook had 0, and then Huerta had like 2 minutes.
You when you needed set pieces, you didn't bring in Savannah DeMello.
Yeah.
You could have
needed dynamic ability. You brought in Thompson with like 2 minutes left.
Right. I mean, like, let's stop this terrible footballing. Yes, we need Nugas in Paris. That's right. I don't have that.
A lot of them.
Well, you're gonna have all of them.
Because there's going to be a lot from the opponent.
You can have Ugas in Paris too. Everybody, all the Ugas in Paris, you need them all, but they need to be coached correctly. And honestly, you probably should go younger because the Olympics is a motherfucking tournament, man. But I do expect it to be like a blood sport because you got a bunch of vets who are going to come back healthy, who can still run if they are their normal self, who can challenge some of this youth. What?
The Olympics, you have to go young, right? Like, isn't there stipulations on how?
No.
Not for the women.
Not for. Okay.
They should use it as a youthful tournament to get experience.
I understand why they don't though, because federations are still catching up, and not everyone has that youth.
But I could say for this upcoming tournament, though, I could totally see, since it would theory be people's last tournament, if people can actually be competitive and their oldness isn't a hindrance, i.e. they still have, you throw somebody on the pitch, like Lynn Williams is seasoned, but she still can burn your ass down the pitch. If you don't have that kind of ability and you're a hindrance to the forward motion of the squad, front line, midfield, you're a liability in defense, your ass needs to be at home folding origami. You can be in the stands, you can be supportive, you can be a coach, but you can't be on the pitch. Like, let these people cook. That should have been in the net. What are you doing?
As we are halfway through the 4 minutes of stoppage time, still scoreless.
Onya, Esther, Redondo, score.
I feel like we've not seen a single shot from the Netherlands.
Nah,
I forgot that Lynn Williams was 30 years old.
There has been one recorded shot from the Netherlands so far this half, according to the box score of this match. There's one shot from the Netherlands, as opposed to the 11 shots.
I mean, here's my thought process. If the club
and 4 of them were nearly goals, keep in mind. So
yeah, if club teams are where they're supposed to be, and you actually have freaking more tournaments on the club side that actually drop ungodly amount of money, you could get the notoriety. Honestly, with how deep the U.S. pool is, Olympics and
want
stuff.
More tournaments in the NWSL though?
Not in the NWSL, but I'm talking about globally. Like, honestly, I don't think people are prepared.
Like a club would be fun. Yeah, I see.
That's not. But I'm saying I don't think people are prepared because now that people see the money in women's sports, and particularly with women's soccer with the United States and the fanaticism, like when there starts getting tournaments that are dropping multi-million dollars, your ass can be your own brand. Like, yeah, it's cool. Okay, I'll go play in the World Cup. I'll go play in the Olympics. Okay, cool. But it'd be very much like with the NBA and U.S. basketball, where you gotta beg these dudes to go play for their country, and if they go play with their homies. But it's just like they don't have to because there's other avenues to build a brand. I think you'll see that shift because the pool here is so deep. I mean, literally, like we all forget the reason people were so hung up getting on a national team because that was the only way to eat. Like that's the only way to put food on the table. Well, now you don't have to do that. Like they get paid. They got paid in the lost. Like they made more money.
But also, you have to understand this isn't basketball, and the rest of the world is very much on pace catching up with the U.S. in terms of talent. So you don't want to sit there and just throw it and be like, we don't have to risk our best players the way the NBA does. Because that's not going to be.
I'm saying, yeah, that's true. So then you need to actually get an actual coach. But again, you got one more tournament for a player to look stupid as fuck who is balling in the NWSL because you don't have a good coaching staff. These Generation Z folks ain't gonna be having patience to be like, hell yeah, I'll go and do that again and look like an idiot when I go play for a coach who can't.
You just see youth players go to their other nationality.
They'll do that.
Now.
Yes, they'll do that portion. But if they're actually like American and literally like there's no other they have no choice. They'll just be like, they'll fade the national team, and people aren't ready for that shit. And it'd be very similar to what you see with the NBA, where they have to beg some of these dudes to come play, and they don't have to. But I mean, people ain't ready for that reality. But as money comes into the sport, and there's a other way besides the federation, the federation gonna have to get its shit together. Yeah. People ain't ready for that shit.
I feel like that's the biggest takeaway from all of this is the federation has to get their shit together quickly. As we hit halftime in a scoreless match where Spain is dominated, has taken 1 million shots and has scored nothing. And the Netherlands have done 0 on offense and have the same amount of goals.
So for peak chaos, the Netherlands are going to win off of some random ass brutes.
What's going to happen is we're going to go to penalty kicks and the Netherlands are going to hit them all. They're going to win like 6-4.
Not even. They're going to win 3-0.
Spain's just going to send them all wide.
Go doosh, doosh, doosh. And then it's
Let's not talk about sending penalty kicks wide. There's some people that still haven't gotten it.
Oh, yeah, Jaden Shaw should get called in. I don't even know what we do.
There's just so much talent in the U.S. I mean, there was no me official. There's no, you have young players like Jaden Shaw coming up. I mean, that's why I say if you can get a new coaching staff in, I think we're going to see, again, as you mentioned with the Olympics only a year away, I doubt we see too much of a shift immediately. But with the new, if Laura Harvey comes in, I think over the next couple of years, you see a complete shift in the roster in terms of players. I think some fans might be surprised to see not in camp anymore, wouldn't be in camp. Yeah. And you would get players like Jaden Shaw. You would get players like Mia Official. You would get a lot of the young up-and-coming talent that needs to be in these camps to get ready to take over as the next generation of this team.
Right. So. Yeah, because I expect if I was in charge, we'd have racetrack FC. We would be cooking people everywhere. Defense is cooking. I got center backs doing bicycle kicks, winning. We would be out here. Goalkeepers hitting backflips, hitting bicycle kicks. We out here cooking everybody up. It ain't no stopping. What is this? Yes, the Spain Netherlands is on a vibe.
Yeah, it kind of is. I think that the U.S., and this may be a controversial opinion, and this is probably clouded. This is probably clouded because of my coverage of Mexico. I don't think the U.S. should pay too much attention to the Olympics. I think they should focus solely on the next World Cup because of how poorly they did. And that means bringing in somebody who you are willing to let grow over the next 4 years, and bringing in players who are much younger than the squad that they have now. We shouldn't be talking about, they're 35 and they're going to be coming back for these camps. No way, man. No way. That's,
So you only bring somebody that old in is if they were balling, and I mean balling. They got to be balling for club. That you then, after you've done, exploratory looking in camp, that you bring them in. Or even if you brought them into camp to give some leadership, whatever, they're not playing in the game. They're not taking up percentage of the minutes of the game.
And honestly, with some of the issues surrounding the team, I think you have to look extremely critically at their leadership and the leadership aspects. Because there are, while there are certain things that you want to pass down from team to team, from iteration to iteration, to keep the kind of DNA, if you will, of the national team going, there's some stuff that needs to be left behind.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
shit.
there is some stuff that just should not continue on any further than it has to, which can be tomorrow if they actually want it to be.
Right, right.
So for me, I would say, I'm not saying, oh, we'll just give up on the Olympics. No, I mean, try your best. But if they don't do well at the Olympics, for me, if I'm a U.S. fan, I go, well, I don't care.
Right.
The World Cup is always the prize, especially if it's going to be on our home soil next cycle.
Right.
We need to be building for that now. And I get that a lot of this is colored by my coverage of Mexico and their implosion over the past 12 to 24 months. But, I just feel that you have to set a goal and work toward that. And if you don't make these other things along the way, whatever, as long as you're still on track to make that big goal of the World Cup, that's all that matters, because the way that they have gone out in the last two tournaments, U.S. fans should be upset. I personally don't care. I'm not a fan of the U.S., but if I was, I would be mad because of the way that the advantage that this team has historically had, that they just kind of pissed away over the past 12 to 24 months, is ridiculous.
Blackout has pissed me off to no end. Like, this is terrible football. We were up at the crack ass of dawn watching just terrible football. I'm also mad at Beverly because she had Canada looking terrible at the crack ass of dawn. I'm also mad at Monica, when she was running Mexico. Pia, everybody, CONMEBOL, CONCACAF, get front and center. Get y'all coaches together.
To be fair to Beverly, though, she had Canada looking bad the whole tournament. So
yeah.
Well, that's true. But I mean, it's still bad.
So it was just kind of like
I don't know. And I don't know what happened with Monaco. I don't in Mexico. I have they were looking good. They were looking good. And then they hit that W, man, and just
they hit that qualifiers and shit the bed.
Yo, she pulled out Blacko's notebook and then completely different tactics.
I'm still not over that. Like, we're not gonna get a World Cup or an Olympics.
With Mexico.
No, wait, there's no chance for the Olympics. There's one turn. I forget what tournament we still have a chance for. I think it might be the CONCACAF
Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup.
Yeah, the Gold Cup. That's
Gold
what it is. The Gold Cup. Gosh, this sucks so much.
Yeah, I don't understand, because Monica, I was like, how do you go away from the tactics that got you through qualifying to get into the?
They look bad. They just look bad too.
They look terrible.
They look It was a complete 180 of everything that we saw leading up to the tournament. They looked good. They looked, they were beating the teams that they should. They were, bringing in lots of players and giving them fair looks. Everything was looking like they were going to go into this W and really surprise people.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you the U.S. and Canada were not taking them that seriously.
Right.
And if they had been playing like they had been playing for the 12 months prior to that, and had been coached the way that they had been coached 12 months prior to that, it would have been a much different story.
Yeah, they should be they should have made it to the World Cup.
Unlike, again, I always get timid about giving credit to the Mexican Federation for various reasons, but when it comes to making changes, they don't waste time. They were like, okay, cool, you had a bad tournament, bet we're gonna clean house now.
Yeah,
it's time to bring in someone else, because so credit to them in that aspect, because they don't wait around in Mexico.
And I feel like they've got some really good people in place now. Andrea Rodobal, who used to be, she was first coach of Tijuana, their first coach when the league started. She went on to be some sort of secretary in CONCACAF with FIFA. So she was working with FIFA in CONCACAF to get the nations that needed help getting their program started up, helping them out. So she's come back as kind of the technical or the sporting director for the Mexico women's national team. They brought in Pedro Lopez, who has looked really good in the kind of friendly matches that he's been able to put together. Mm-hmm. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's just kind of a shame that it had to come to this, and that it had to come to this in this moment, right? Because like you guys were saying, I feel like they should be there. I feel like they should be. Well, they would benefit from maybe not this far into the tournament, but
round of 16 for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's AJ.
Hey, Eugene, Trebor, SkyE, yo.
See, we start talking Mexico and AJ shows up. I love it.
Viva Mexico.
Mhm. But yeah, there was a comment in the chat that said they think Colombia is going to do England dirty, which
Hope so.
I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like a lot of people are going into that one not just wanting Colombia to win, but wanting to believe in Colombia, but scared to. I feel like there's a lot of people who just for whatever reason they just give the benefit of the doubt to England, which is kind of crazy considering they're going to be without Lauren James, who in the last match was very much their only source of attack.
It's wild to me that Colombia has gotten so good, because the last time I remember seeing them play, they like drew Mexico or something. And then the time before that was when they played Mexico and they lost like 2-0. So I was like, they're like okay, but they like found something. They found a whole nother gear coming into this tournament, and I'm happy to see it. But it's always just kind of weird thinking back to like, man, Mexico beat them not too long ago.
Yeah.
Like they did in that game, they didn't look particularly good. Like they didn't look terrible, but they didn't look all that good either.
Yeah.
So good on them for getting it figured it out at the exact right time. So
I mean, it's like Japan.
really
Japan figured out how to put the balls in the back of the freaking net. So
yeah, they've always been technically sound, but Japan really have had an offensive explosion this World Cup. So that's good for them. Yeah,
it's tactics. It's the way that they've game planned, and they came in to all three of those group stage games knowing exactly what they were going to do and executed flawlessly on that.
I actually think oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say even that second match in the group stages where they didn't look as sharp and as good as they have, they were still dominant and still put in a very, commanding performance, a very convincing win. So it's kind of like a championship thing when you see a team do that well on their bad days. Especially in a tournament like this,
Yeah, I think Colombia wins because I don't think England was struggling with Nigeria.
They were struggling with everybody.
Yeah, it's about to get real. And they don't have no Lauren James to kind of save them a little bit. Yeah.
I just feel England's just gonna be physical at that point. Colombia's got the speed and got the speed, and England's just got boot strength. So I feel like that's what they're gonna try to do. So I feel like in this case, like when plays are just happening, I feel like just gonna be just like the Jamaica Colombia. There's just gonna be fouls, like maybe called every 3 or 4 minutes or so. It's just because England's gonna just try to stop them at any opportunity that they can get.
That's right. That Jamaica match
fun
was
game
like
to watch. Then
that was when you
CONCACAF versus CONMEBOL. It's amazing. It was lovely. The physicality, I was like, yes. It feels like hitting back home. It was like nice.
It was such a gritty match, and like that was the big key where Jamaica was just making it hard for Colombia to get anything going. Like at all. The moment they would start finding rhythm, a player would go down. Somebody would be pushed. Somebody would be pulled. Somebody would, be kicked in the shin. So yeah, if England's going to be bringing that energy,
but the thing is, I don't think England has the speed to. They will try to. Yeah, that's the thing. They don't have the speed. At least with Jamaica, they can shut you down because they also are fast enough. They just don't have somebody to complement Bunny Shaw, so you don't put the force on her. Where England has now lost Lauren James. Colombia is probably faster, if not faster, than everything that's fast on England. And Jess Carter was up there looking tired. Like all them on the defense was looking like, Lord, how are we gonna get through this match? They still gotta play Colombia. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Like Jess Carter was having to save a lot. I don't know if she can save much more,
Just prayers for them at that point.
Yeah, I'm like, who is Jess Carter? Like Jess Carter can't save the whole back line, y'all. And Lucy Brown be getting cooked. So who is saving? Who is stopping all of them? Who's stopping Myra? Who's stopping Linda? Who's stopping all them?
Is Colombia missing anybody from that match because of yellow cards? I feel
let's go to good old foot mob.
Yeah, because I feel like there was several yellow cards in that Colombia match.
Shout out to Fop Mob, the real MVP of this tournament, man.
Dude, anytime I'm like knocked out or I need to like see how a game goes, it's just look at stats. Then the videos with Telemundo, I'm like, this tells me all about the match. Good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, Arias got the yellow for Colombia.
But
I don't know if she's on.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
I don't know if she has the accumulation for it, but still, it looks like Colombia will be full strength then, which is good. Well, good for them. Bad for England.
Yeah.
The last time they played, it was 2-1 to England. They won it in the 2015 World Cup. So
Oh,
things could be different this time around. Maybe
wow. 8
thought it'd be
years.
fun.
So 8 years since the last time they've played. That's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a whole different team in terms of Colombia side. Obviously, a whole different team for England too. To be fair, because they've since improved and they've, like we've mentioned before, they've won the Euros and they have a vastly improved squad. But I still don't think it's good enough to match up with the way Colombia's been playing this tournament. As the two teams come out for the second half.
Wait, its coverage will return shortly. I ain't there yet. Hold on.
Oh, you ain't there yet? Okay. I mean, no one's kicked off yet. They're showing them on the pitch, setting up.
Damn, they said they're gonna show this Volkswagen commercial. I mean, the US is at home.
I keep seeing that on Telemundo every single time, and I'm just like, ouch.
Hey, my players are healthy, okay? Hey.
All
and we have
same.
kickoff.
Same. My country didn't make the World Cup, so
yeah.
Mexico didn't make.
We were talking about that. Yeah.
Still hurts me.
Oh my gosh! In Spain, just picking up where they left off. Spain nearly scores 5 seconds into the second half.
Yeah, it's kind of an ironic choice to keep showing the Volkswagen commercial where they're shooting penalties and missing into the parking lot after what transpired.
No, I didn't even realize that part of it. That's right. They are chucking balls out of the park, wide and high. Ew,
Esther, you should have like a hat trick. What you doing?
Not great foreshadowing. Who's that down?
Ehrenstein.
Yep.
Don't talk mess. You should get both jerseys. Just get
you should get both at the same time.
Easy choice.
That's a hard. No, I don't think that's an easy choice. The easy choice is.
Well, I say easiest decision. Go get both. I should have clarified.
Yeah.
No, I gotta get me a Marta jersey.
Because I don't know.
I was about to say, yeah, shout out to my Marta jersey.
I don't know.
Wait,
I still got my thing is I got to make up my mind. Do I get one that actually fits me and that I can wear out, or do I get one for the wall back there that looks cool I never wear?
Fact.
I don't want to wear it.
The Venezia jersey that I
love it.
The Venezia one that I was wearing was like a schmedium. Like illegit. Like I would not wear it in public. Honestly, I wonder
if they have jerseys. Like
because
is that kind of cheating
it claims
out?
it claims it was like a 2X, but it was like a Euro 2X, which means it was like a medium.
Gotcha.
So, I've lost some pounds, but not enough.
This is what I found at a
Look at
I
that.
was walking in. I was like, I have to cop it. The problem is, like, when I looked at the tag and got it, I think it said it was a women's medium. I was like, oh, this is not for me. But hey, I had to cop it. This thing was like maybe $20. I'm like, oh, I'm getting it easy.
No, I don't have both jersey money at all.
Nah, but you just gotta do it.
I was spending your money. I was telling you to get both. What I was doing.
I've got jersey and maybe a jersey money, but not.
I've got hoodie and scarf money. Yeah, I've got a jersey per season money, and the rest goes on hoodies and scarves.
That's a
AJ. That's what happened with. That's what happened with that Cholos and Vanille jersey.
Oh, that looks so small compared to the rest.
But
honestly.
The story behind that was we used to do the Canelas, and it came down to the last week, and I had a perfect one if Tijuana scored and won, and it was a Dulce Alvarado of all people scored, and I was like, if she scores, I'm gonna get her jersey. I went to buy it. They didn't have the right numbers. They just had like generic numbers. I'm like, well, screw that. That's stupid. I'm not doing that. And I got it. But it came as an extra small. I didn't feel like sending it all the way back to Tijuana.
No.
And I'm like, well, I'm not fitting into that. I haven't been an extra small since I was probably about 12. Whatever. I'll just hang it on my wall. So.
Yeah, no, with the sky blue jersey, I got lucky because it was against the Orlando Pride. I think it was like back in 2019. Maybe they had it like in a women's extra large. I was like, fit it on. It's like, oh, it's perfect. It's like a men's medium. So I was like, I had to buy it. It's perfect.
Yeah, I think if you had to choose, I would probably go Caicedo, just on the fact that the Colombia jerseys look a lot better than the Spirit jerseys this year for sure. So I would wait until the Spirit has some better looking jerseys before I cash out on a Rodman kit, to be honest. Unless you're going to get the international one, in which case, yeah, I would get both because that U.S. kit is actually pretty solid.
Or you get a black jersey and then get a name set.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. That is the Shea Butter name set. This will make sense later.
That's nice.
A little
that is nice.
Teaser and promo wrapped in one.
Ah, shit. But yeah, buy a blank jersey. That's the other option too.
There's a stat that they just showed: 23 touches in the box for Spain to Netherlands 2.
Like the absolutely dominated.
Again, this has been a dominant. Oh, Spain has another pop-up goal, but this has been a dominant match for Spain, and they
can't put the ball in the net.
I told y'all the Netherlands are one of those teams. They will be asked for an 89 minutes and back into the next round. By any means, they are annoying like that.
13 shots for Spain, 1 for Netherlands.
If you're a Dutch fan, I'm sorry, but that's what they are. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 13 attempts at goal, 1 for Netherlands. You should have at least 4 goals if you're Spain. The fact that you don't is pretty sad. No shot. They do though. They look like those. They look like those AAU jerseys you get from the Tri-Cities and stuff.
They do though. We'll see what happens with it. I mean,
you gotta go play against the suburban kids with the real jerseys and shit. Them is the original hardball jersey type joints.
No shade to your Spirit fans out there, but I would wait because they're doing a rebrand probably next year.
No, they are. That's fair. No,
I mean, unless you want a black T-shirt.
Listen, the jokes are gonna fly. The jokes will fly.
Unless you want the iridescent white or black. I mean, you could wait one more year to get like whatever they branding out.
And we can't really joke either because Angel City rocking a Smog City.
They walk in the Smog City gray.
So you know, Angel City invented a whole ass color that they don't use. You know.
Yeah. It's fucking pink. Use a pink.
It's not pink. It's Sorosa.
Sorosa. And they don't.
It's actually really beautiful.
It is.
Yeah,
really
they don't
pretty.
use it on it.
And it pisses me off. It's also like Inter Miami. Use your pink. Like, don't use that pink.
Although to be fair, Angel City came out strong with the daylight kits.
That is also.
They had to let them rest a year, but yeah, it looks like the Spirit are going through a rebrand. We'll see how it looks because the Gotham went through the same thing. Where after they rebranded from the SkyE to the Gotham, they then kind of had that year where they rebranded again, kind of, you know what I mean? Where they kind of just I guess they would say they cemented their identity of what they wanted to be as the Gotham after that first year.
Yeah. So. When they become the DC Capitals or DC
I don't think they'll change the name. You think Spirit changed the name?
Nah.
DC.
I think the Spirit is a great name.
Oh, unless they become the OL Monuments. The OL.
Oh, that's right. They are. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
OL
Spirit.
OL
civilians or something.
Yeah, civilians. OL.
LAFC. Just be a generic soccer team name like they do in MLS. Everything.
If they went with OLFC, I'll just call them OLFC. I swear to God. I swear to God. I will always refer to them as OLFC. If they ever do that, I will do it. I will be merciless. I'll do it. I'll do it.
OLDC. That way they're old.
They gotta, oh, sorry to Jesus. They gotta keep the Spirit. I mean, they're not gonna change the name, right? I haven't heard that.
Why should be
Spirit's actually a decent name. Sky Blue
great name. Yeah, Sky Blue is kind of trash.
Sky Blue had to go.
I love.
I know you. I feel bad that I didn't get a Sky Blue jersey before they rebranded. I should have.
I got the hoodie. Yeah.
I mean, Tyler, if you're a Spirit fan, it's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be.
Oh, you're trying to decide on who your NWSL team should be?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the important question I always ask people when they say that is, what kind of team do you like? Because, like, obviously everyone's going to be biased with the teams that they like, right? Like, Sky is going to be like, come to the beaches and things like that. So
suffer with me.
Come to the beaches.
But the important is, like, what kind of
tagline?
What vibe do you like? Because there's a lot of different vibes in the NWSL, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry, we'll let you know when there's a goal in this match. But right now, Spain still can't figure out with their 100 million shots what to do with the ball. So
I'm kind of rooting for Gotham, but I'm not getting myself too attached to a team from New York. I'm definitely not going to get too attached to a team
from the Philly guy
from DC. I mean, if I'm being my most honest self, like I have more ties to Orlando than I have to New York.
Yeah, you were saying that.
You're right.
That was kind of shocking to me.
So I mean, I
I
grew
don't
up
know
in
what that
Central
mean. A
Florida.
Chelsea fan? That might put you in like the OL rainbow, low key, with all the other Chelsea fans. It feels
No,
like all the
I just
Chelsea
want
fans
the-
in the league like the rain.
Spitz
Am I wrong in that?
I want the independence back. Damn it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, pause. If you get a Smith's Thorns jersey, do you want barbed wire or do you want Ed Hardy?
Don't get the Ed Hardy joint. Wait
Get
for
the-
next year.
Do you want the question is,
Where's
do you
the
want
next
barbed
year?
wire or do you want Ed Hardy?
Next year.
Get the Ed Hardy one because you will be one of like 5 people who has that in 20 years.
Have
because
it.
everyone
It'll
else
be a
will-
collectible. Yeah, it'll be a
collectible,
collectible.
Yeah, the Ed Hardy. Yeah, it'll be a collectible. I
Because
mean, it depends.
ain't nobody else buying that thing, man.
But
The
ain't
nerve
nobody.
they had to make
but
us
no-
feel like they liked it. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
get a Crystal Dunn Chelsea jersey or
Crystal
I don't
Dunn
know.
play for Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah, she
okay.
did once upon a time.
But I don't know. I
Official
think
Chelsea
I don't
jersey.
feel like Chelsea and Thorn fans like mesh. Like I don't know. I feel like it makes sense. Chelsea to the rain. I think that probably choose the rain if he's a Chelsea fan.
I mean, okay, so I'll say this: if you're gonna get Sophia Smith jersey, I mean, I'm just wait. Because I mean, do you want barbed wire? Or do you want Ed Hardy?
Or get the U.S. kit. I think that's the beautiful thing about
True.
liking players that play
Yeah,
internationally.
get a US kit.
Unless, of course, you're specifically looking for a Thorns kit, in which, wait for next year,
Yeah,
please,
it's bad though. Either jersey is
Please.
terrible.
please, or
Unless
try to
you can
get
get-
one from like last year
Yeah, or
From
get
the
a throwback.
championship year.
Get a throwback or
with
something.
like
Yeah,
the championship crest on it or something.
Check out
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Poshmark. You saw this for like old like kits on there.
yeah. I
Wait.
mean, some of can they score, please? Go ahead, AJ.
Oh nah, because I was thinking. I think I found like a Western New York Flash like sweater like on
that's
Poshmark. Yeah, and I was like,
original.
Come back.
that
yeah,
is a super callback. Yeah,
yeah. When I saw that, I was like, tempted. Still tempting to get.
I don't have nothing from the Flash days. Like I don't have none of their merch.
Just bad memories of them beating the Independents.
How would you feel about the Boston return,
Breakers.
Eugene? I didn't want to call them the Breakers. I feel like they said
I
they
would
already
be
said that was
happy
going to
for-
be their name, right?
I would hope so because just Boston Breakers is an awesome name, and I would be
Yeah.
happy for the people in Boston.
Okay,
you know,
you
or
wouldn't.
New
I'm
England
just trying to
or
figure out like who would you
Foxborough, where the
support
hell
if
they
not
play,
a Philly
but-
team.
I mean, like I said, I kind of Gotham because it's close-ish. I mean, it's a little bit closer than DC, but it's still like 2 hours away, right? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a Gotham shirt I'm going to wear for the 3 a.m. game. You know, so Gotham's okay, but man, you know, I'm dropping them like a bad habit as soon as Philly gets a team. I'm just, you know, I'm not getting myself too anchored to one.
No, yeah, I feel it. I would like to see Philly added. I would like to see that grouping, right, for the next pair of expansions. I would like to see Philly, Atlanta.
Yeah,
That would be
a great. You know, we got the we got the
Atlanta.
Bay and Boston, and I think that would be a nice little two for Philly.
yes. I
Philly,
need a second team. I need my Atlanta team to be in
The
red
East
and
Coast
black.
guys?
No, I need it in red and black. Not no other powder blue bullshit. I need red and black.
Well, if Arthur Blank ends up owning a women's
Yeah.
side, they probably will be in red and black.
And
'cause
fire color.
Atlanta United are in red and black. The Falcons are in red and black. I don't know. Do they have a hockey team in Atlanta? No.
What the fuck is this shit?
Not anymore.
no.
No,
That's
they
right.
lost. They lost the last 2 that they had.
Yeah, they
I don't
did.
think they get a third one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Oh.
Atlanta had hockey team.
Yeah, they did. And then
They-
they
They had the Thrashers, and
then
then
they
before
moved.
that,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say before the Thrashers moved to Nashville, and then before that, way back in the day, they had the Flames. It was the Atlanta Flames, and they moved up to Calgary.
Calgary, yeah. Okay.
That was
okay.
a little
Well, yeah,
knowledge for
I saw
some
the
kids
when
in the
the-
chat.
When the Thrashers moved, that team then won the Stanley Cup like the year later or some shit like that. It was
Oh,
wild.
that's unfortunate. Oh, a knee to the face
Ooh.
on the way down. Yeah,
Yikes.
got knee down.
Ain't no peaches. I don't want no pretty.
Again, I wouldn't call this a struggle ball
Black-ass
match,
colors.
but there's,
Yeah.
why not? I like the peach. See, this is, I don't know. Maybe I'm
No.
different.
It can't be peach, but it depends. Cause like when they did the Atlanta Dream, I was like, what kind of fuck ass colors are these? Their whole thing. Like, no, give me fire flame colors. So I have fire flame gear, so it looks fucking good. So you can't fuck it up. Give me my red and black in whatever
I
situation.
feel like there's too many
where
red
they
and black
fly.
teams in the league already, right? You have the Thorn.
It don't matter. Okay, then fine it. Red, black, and pink. Does it make y'all and peach? Does it make y'all feel better? Figure it the fuck out.
Nah.
Peaches and cream FC. That's wild.
Red,
Peaches
black,
and
and
cream.
peach could actually work pretty well.
Peaches and
I
cream
think.
sounds dope though. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, that's okay.
Peaches
Yeah,
and cream FC.
and then crank
Not
the
like
and
the
crank
name.
the
I mean the
I don't
colorway.
like that.
The
Yeah,
colorway,
but
not the
it will be
name.
dope. But I mean,
Not
we
the
have
name.
alternate kits and shit. I mean, allegedly next year the NWCL is gonna have crazy ass
Third
alternate
kits, right? Yeah.
Third
They're gonna have
kits,
third
yeah.
kits. And like some of the colors are wild. We can talk about that offline. But yeah, like I want dope, fresh colors
Well,
where it's for black people. It's for all people. That is dope. Yeah, Atletico Magic City. Make it rain.
I know we can't really talk about the third kit colors, but like you just saying that reminds me of the fact that we do low key know some of the colors for the third kits.
Y'all gonna be some of y'all gonna be
Fucking
mad.
ridiculous. They're fucking
But yeah, y'all
ridiculous,
gonna be
bro.
mad when y'all see some of these
I
colors.
forgot how insane
some of
they
the-
were.
yeah,
I
some of them
forgot
were
how
really
insane they
insane.
were.
Y'all said y'all
I
want
forgot.
third kit. Y'all
I
just wait.
forgot. Oh yeah,
Yo,
be
they
careful
wild.
what you ask for. Be careful
they-
what you ask for.
Yeah, y'all.
When they realize that the third kits don't sell, they're gonna put them like half off. They're like, please just buy it.
Please, please.
That's what I'm talking about, Nubia.
Oh,
I want
no.
my kits for everybody, for all the Oogas. I want the 5 kids. Bring
Not the
Atlanta
Ooga
into it.
Boogas. Come on, not the Ooga Boogas. That's
Bring me all my
that might be a
5
little
kids.
smart. Not the Ooga Boogas. Right?
Yeah, I need everybody.
Oh,
I
yellow
need-
card. We got a yellow card in this match. We have a
Mara
yellow.
Segurola for Netherlands just picked up a yellow. Now
She
their
was in
yellows
that-
they've all been wiped, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Now they have, yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
that would be
right.
the first for her.
That'd be the first for her.
And Damaris was also the one that got kneed in the face on the way down after a header a couple minutes ago.
I like the look
So
she gave to the referee.
maybe a little
as he's
get
holding
back.
up the
Yeah.
card. Like,
Maybe a little get back.
I just got kneed in the face, dude. You missed that.
Bugging out.
Atlanta Magic
Roar.
City FC with the lemon
Netherlands-
pepper colors.
Netherlands
That's
also makes a
foolishness.
sub. Roard comes off
Blue
for
Flames is
Wilms, it looked like. Oh,
I missed it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Roard came off. I just missed who came on.
it'll show
yeah,
right
it was
now.
Wilms. It was Lynn Wilms
yeah,
Okay.
that's good, son.
who came on for Roard.
Oh.
Bernstein was on.
Oh, on the break.
Oh.
She was on.
Where'd she
Definitely
was
on.
She was on. The problem is that they're gonna probably complain about the
Oh.
season PK.
Oh, that's
Are they gonna say she had control of the ball though? Because
that's
See.
tough.
that touch was kind of a 50-50 type of joint at that point,
Ooh, if this is how they go out.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the replay.
But at the same time, Spain has no way to
And
complain because
Okay, she's on.
They kind of went in. They kind of went in shoulder to shoulder, but then
right.
Bernstein went
Let's
forward and then kind of fell.
see.
But this is what I'm saying is, can you
This
say that
is
Berenstein
so
had
close.
control of the ball at that point?
Yeah, I
Right.
don't know.
See.
They're going to the monitor. They're going to the
They're
monitor.
going to the monitor. Yeah.
Because
we
the way
go.
Paredes looks, it's like she does a motion where it's like she's like trying to like shoulder check her, but I don't know. Let's see. What is it?
Ooh.
Frappard. I
Oh,
just realized Frappard was the referee again, the French referee.
let's see.
Are we gonna see chaos?
You're gonna see
If-
PK. Oh, they're gonna check VAR.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yo, this is how Spain goes out. It's like a game of it's like a game of FIFA.
Ooh, the more you see it though, she does look like she doesn't go for the ball at all and just goes straight
Yeah,
forward.
that's what I'm
Bernstein,
saying.
like,
It's the motion. It gives it off. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's like the way. Yeah, like if you look.
She's
Here we go.
gotta like hold in tight and then
decision
roll.
coming up. Decision coming up.
She
Let's
doesn't
see.
have the CONCACAF understanding or the common ball.
Oh, it's like she like pushed like her shoulder out to go. Let's see. Is it?
No.
I don't think so. I feel they're not gonna give it.
What they say? They
Nope,
say no.
nope, no penalty.
No era penal.
Bernstein is pissed.
She's definitely giving a glare.
Yeah, after the yellow card that one of the players
Like I said,
received.
I think just that first touch was just too heavy. You know what I mean? Where I think at that point it becomes less knocking a player off of possession and more of like a 50-50 ball type of situation. You know what I mean? Where it still could be a foul, but also like you're gonna have to really sell it at that point. But
no penalty.
Because I feel like usually when you see players have a heavy first touch like that, they don't get the call. Whereas if they can keep the ball close to them and kind of take a couple steps with it, they usually get the benefit of the doubt where the ref is like, okay. So, but we'll see if that. I mean, that was Netherlands' chance, really. That would have been their second shot on goal. Maybe
opportunity.
that would have been like their
if they
second.
put it on goal.
Oh, yeah.
That's 50. You got a 50-50 chance of making that happen.
Well,
so.
it would have been their second shot for sure. They've yet to put one on goal, so it would have been their second shot for sure.
I mean, you have to at that point.
You would have to put it on target, right?
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 Yeah.
They're trying to put it in the trunk of a car in the parking lot?
Send it.
Oh.
To the
moon. US fans die inside.
Be me. Up, Scotty. Damn, did I didn't put that song on here, huh? Let's see.
As we hit the 65th minute, while Spain is still, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say that Spain is still dominating you. It feels like Spain is starting to run out of steam almost, where they're not really fading enough to where the Netherlands feels threatening, but they're definitely not as amped up and not as attack minded as they were in the first half. And it feels like they've kind of just taken their foot off the gas and I don't know, maybe they're playing for the counterattack. Maybe they're just trying to regroup themselves for the last 10 minutes and that kind of a push, but they've definitely kind of eased up the last 10, 15 minutes in this one. And here come the Netherlands again, but can't get nothing. Yep.
Spain cannot afford to let this Netherlands team back in it.
I feel like they are back in it.
Well, I mean, they're in it because it's 0-0.
Well, not just that. Well, yeah.
They cannot afford to sit back and have the Netherlands come at them.
Yeah.
That is not a way that you're going to beat the Netherlands, especially with the way that this team is constructed. I don't think that they're good enough on the counter to beat the Netherlands like that. I think that they have to take the game to the Netherlands, and them not doing that is kind of setting them up for failure, really. But we'll see.
I think because of the opportunities that Spain are getting, they're starting to feel more and more frustrated because they're probably thinking to themselves right now, how have we not scored yet? Like, what else do we got to do? But I feel they're just going to revert to the same thing they're going to try to do until, like, a ball can go into that back of the net. But at this point, I feel like if they don't seem to get an answer, I feel like at some point that's going to catch them at that one opportunity where they're vulnerable and get themselves the goal and probably just stay back after that, and they're not going to want to move.
I'm not watching PKs. I'm leaving.
Oh, that'll be fun. Please. That's fun.
PKs are so much fun, though.
They are, though. True.
They are, but I need
and
to
it's not 3 in the morning.
So I can make this second game.
Oh, that's true. It's not 3 in the morning.
Late. I forgot. For Eugene, it's late, but yeah.
I mean, it's 10:30. It's 10:30 now. It'll be 11 by the time.
The sun is still out over here.
The sun,
the sun hasn't been out here for a while. But yeah,
everybody.
Yeah.
Work your body. Yeah. I finally put it, Selma.
Were you going Backstreet Boys? That was the question.
Backstreet Boys. All right. Do y'all know about Backstreet Boys, Tyler and Nubia? Or the two all for you? Y'all even born yet?
Too old, yeah.
That's wild. That's like old folks music to them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Old.
They were popular when I was a kid, which is insane to say.
They got popular after I was an adult.
Oh
no.
Yes, but no. Okay, that means you don't. You know of a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah, you know of them, but you don't know of them.
He understands the cultural reference.
Right. But it's like you weren't there on MTV's. What was that?
Oh no, not the old one, baby.
TRL.
Oh, no.
That TRL, yeah, that TRL when Backstreet Boys was always number one. It was Backstreet Boys and NSYNC number one forever.
They don't know about Total Request Live.
That TRL with Carson Daly. You don't know about that?
98 Degrees. NSYNC.
The
NSYNC was the best band.
The bands was the thing in the 90s. Although to be fair, now it's still the thing. Just
it's different.
Korean bands are what are popular now.
K-pop.
Yeah, K-pop is the move. There was that brief 3-year period where we had P. Diddy's the band.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting. A lot more interesting than this match has been for sure. Had him walking to get cheesecake.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. Oh, so y'all, yes, right. Y'all were so young. That's when MTV went from showing videos to showing reality shows. So
yeah, I remember.
So they were probably part of that like Jersey Shore era
generation
of MTV.
Oh, like mid 2000s.
T-shirt time.
I lived through that. That was brutal.
But also, I was gonna say yeah. So that means y'all didn't even know when like VH1 would only show videos of white people when they wouldn't show no black nobody unless they had to be like super blowing up the charts. Y'all ain't remember that? Like
I remember MTV doing that.
MTV too.
Well, MTV was all rock music.
Yeah, rock music.
Yeah, rock.
Begged to play Michael Jackson, and they almost did.
Yeah. You'd have to get yo MTV Raps.
Basically, all we ever had was 106 in Park. That's all we ever had.
Yeah, before that you had BET. When it was for real good BET, you had Rap
What do you
City.
think 106 in Park was? That was the lineup. 106 in Park and Rap City. Yeah, we're back with AJ and Free. I'm talking before Bow Wow. I'm not talking about.
No. It was
I'm talking about the AJ and
Still,
Free.
old school Rap City, and then when you had the Caribbean girly and old boy on what's the shit that was the little.
The Basement? No, not the Basement.
No, it was like the R&B little countdown, whatever. Rachel was fine. Whatever, it don't matter. Focus. We focused on the game. I need somebody to score.
70th minute, no score yet. As
this is
we
what
mentioned,
happens.
I mean, Spain. Well, the thing is, Spain is taking their foot off the gas. The Netherlands is trying to take over the match, but they just don't have anything in the final third at all. They get to their midfield, they send a long pass up, and nothing comes of it. So that's kind of been the process for the last 15 minutes. You know, like Spain will get it, take it to the Netherlands side, and the Netherlands will get it, move it upfield, long pass, and we repeat the process for the last 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, Sita. She had the little dance. Okay,
Sita.
sorry. On BT. But that's back in the day. Also, somebody had posted a reel like when you wake up at 3:00 in the morning, and then it's like BT uncut.
Yes, sir.
And then it was like church
music
afterwards.
Wild stuff, man.
BET Uncut was wild.
It was really wild.
That was a wild time.
I was in high school, and it was wild. It was.
I was not yet in high school, and
I was in high school. I was like, holy shit! But yeah.
I was old enough, and I was just still like, oh man, this is wild.
And then right after they went to church, get your miracles.
TV at 3 a.m. was wild back then.
Yeah,
there were no rules.
Phoenix is cooking the sun. Oh wow, look at them. Yes. Yeah, it was Caribbean rhythms. That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that show was awesome.
So, but yeah, that's back in the day. So for all y'all young children, there was a time the little TV shows was fire. Yeah, look at them.
Look up all those shows.
Look at them.
That's when music was being
finally
played.
Gets their 28th or whatever shot on goal. Straight at the keeper though.
Yeah, I just don't want to go to penalty kicks. Please.
Someone just got to put that ball in the back of the net, please. Like I
don't
beg.
want to see extra time. I just want this to be done in 90. Like I got a bed to go to.
I'm the only one here for chaos. I'm ready to go.
I don't mind.
Let's have 5 extra times. Let's have 20 penalty kicks. Honestly, you know, I mean, there's a part of me that does.
I need Leagues Cup PK vibes.
I do have my show that I want to watch, but also this is super fun.
I feel bad. I was talking all this stuff about how I wanted chaos, and now that there's
you don't want to see
chaos, I'm like, I just want to go to bed.
This is what I'm talking about, chat. Remember, I was born in the chaos. I was cultivated by it.
Mexico didn't make the World Cup, so I'm like,
I was molded by it.
Mexico didn't make the World Cup for me, so I'm like, this world.
Exactly. I'm the
I'm like, I
same
want
way.
chaos.
I'm the same way.
Means
My
nothing.
team
to me
didn't
now.
make it, so fuck it. I hope everybody goes through stress. Let's do it. I don't have
God,
nothing to love.
94%.
Oh, they
God,
they don't
damn.
miss.
I'm not a big basketball head at all, and I know that's
94% from the
crazy.
field. Who
They are
the
them.
Suns?
Why?
The Phoenix Mercury.
Phoenix
They-
Mercury. Yeah, my bad. My
Wow.
bad.
They dropped
Who are they
45
playing?
points. The Suns.
Okay, that's who. Yeah, that's why I said the Suns. Okay.
They cooked them into little crispy bits.
Wait, the game's over now?
That was the first quarter.
Okay. Still 94% for the first quarter is insane. I thought you meant for the whole game 94. I was about to say that.
And that's gotta be an ass
Fucking
whooping. That'd probably be like
Unreal.
what
Yeah.
68?
Unreal type
What
shit.
68 to
Jesus.
60?
I was about to say, like, yo, that's scary.
Yo, if you
they
let
hit
that happen,
300?
you fire everybody. We don't got no more teams.
Yo, fault
We
the
got-
I fault the franchise.
Chaz, you
It's
gotta
like, nah.
fault the franchise.
Fault the franchise. Like, nah, it's done. It never happened.
We're
Yo, I'm
moving to
pulling-
Toronto.
I'm pulling fire alarms in the middle. Ain't no way.
Yo, get
I'm
the
letting
pen
that happen.
out.
Again,
From
everybody
Men
get
in
the fuck out of
Black.
my
It
locker
never
room.
happened.
What was it?
Never
Just
happened.
last week, we were talking about how Connecticut are a team that doesn't let teams score a lot on them, and here they are, letting Phoenix
That
just
ass.
go 94% from the field, just dropping everything on that ass. Absolutely insane. The Spain is starting to wake up here. Yeah, it looks like they were saving their energy probably for this last 15-minute little push because they're starting to open up the game again. It's starting to look like the Spain from the first half. They're getting their, which might not be good for Spain fans because they're getting their shots at goal but aren't putting them in. So
It looks like they've already made a sub. It looks like Redondo came off for Sama Parayuelo. So
Yeah.
we'll
Mhm.
see if she gets some energy in there. Why are they showing Infantino, man? He looks like he's got a gun to his head. He don't want to be there.
they just showed the attendance on my end, 32,000. And yeah, he is one of the ones there. That is the 32,000,
Did he-
unfortunately.
Did
It's probably the
Infantini
one-
like leave during like the first week?
Yeah,
of
he
the
left,
World
and then
Cup?
everyone
He
shit
left
on
and
him,
went to
and he came
Tahiti.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
He left and went to
insane.
Tahiti. Everybody
Everyone
started
bullied
yelling at him.
him.
He did some photo op in Tahiti where it's like, look, I'm here for football reasons. Totally not the beaches. And then came back.
Yeah, you're right, Trevor. Looks like he does got like a gun to his head. It's like, yeah, you got.
He does not want to. They showed him earlier, and he was just kind of like this, like looking like he was waiting for the first chance he got to hit the exit.
It's so weird how anyway. It's just so weird how people get watching women's soccer.
Like, watch the soccer.
It really isn't that serious. Like, you know what I mean? It's really not that different from men's soccer.
Ooh, someone's down from.
It
what
is, but
it?
it isn't.
From
Spain.
Spain.
It's-
Yeah.
It's different, but that's what makes it fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know, who cares that it's not exactly the same? If I wanted exactly the same, I'd go watch men's soccer, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Oh, wasn't when she was like in the air and then came down? Yeah.
I need somebody to flip on the ground. I need us to get a penalty.
Looks
I
like
need us
Spain's getting ready to make another sub. This will be their
Maybe.
second sub window, I believe.
Let's see. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. If they can get her on, it looks like they're trying
Yeah,
to.
looks like
Maybe-
she's
maybe
on.
not.
Who came off? Kodina came off for Ivana.
Mhm.
Ivana Andres.
Oh, suspected concussion
Ooh.
for Godina.
That's not good.
Yeah. So that's why. this
Do they
looking-
get a?
I don't
Do they
believe
get a
so.
concussion stub? No,
I don't believe
right?
so. I think they took that away as long. Like the from what I understand or from what I remember, coaches asked for 3 extra roster spots and the remaining and the concussion sub, and they were
Mhm.
denied both coming into the World Cup. So unfortunate.
player safety.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Player safety, everybody. Which I think is ridiculous. I think concussion subs need to be one of those like at all times things. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a handball. That's what I was saying. It looked like
that
a handball.
is. I didn't see it on the first.
That's a handball. That's 100% a handball. Her
Because
arm,
I'm
her arm extends in an
She goes
unnatural
like
position,
this.
and she grabs it.
And she goes like this, and it hits
Yeah,
her like right
she
here.
straight puts her arm like that's a handball.
Let's see. Oh,
It's not in
outside
the box.
outside
though.
the box though. Yeah, it's was
Yeah,
outside.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not-
outside.
Oh, they're checking
Oh,
something.
that
Better
hit.
be.
They're looking at it now.
Well, they're looking
I
at
didn't
it.
See,
for a
I didn't
penalty.
see it
It
at the
looked
first.
like she was outside the
I
box.
didn't see it
though.
at the first.
She's outside.
replay.
She's outside.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a penalty, right? Because the review says possible penalty.
Ooh, are you sure she's outside of the box?
Well, I don't know. I'm not. I have to see a replay.
Unless would it count if her arm is like inside and she hits the
does
ball
it count?
out?
Yeah, because her
I
feet
think
are
so.
clearly out of the box, but her arm is in the box.
It's where the ball. It's where the contact's made with the ball.
Come on.
Then it'll be in the box.
If this is
Wouldn't
the
that be
way a team
wild
is
if-
gonna lose, please. Then
Wouldn't that
so
be
be and get a
wild?
goal.
If this is
Spain
how
has
they
like
lose,
120 shots on goal,
and that's
then
how they
it comes out
score
of a penalty.
on some handball that's like just outside the box.
Let's see.
Penalty. Penalty.
Yeah, it's because
Wow.
the
Hello.
arm is inside.
Hello, we have an announcement. There's a breaking news. Ali Krieger allegedly broke some news on another
Oh, what?
situation. Esther's going to Gotham allegedly.
Oh,
Oh. She can miss them goals in Gotham. There we go. That's what's up.
wow! Is that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta check that out now. Hold up. Yo, but
She
Gotham
apparently
gets
did
it. Yo,
She
but I need
dropped some
some.
knowledge.
I just need some backup defenders though, please. We're bolstering the midfield and attack so much. I was like, yo, I just need some defense, please. Some backup. That'd be
Okay,
appreciated.
yeah. Everyone's going crazy about it.
Oh, let's see.
She
Ali
definitely
Krieger
did.
spoke.
She definitely did break the news of Esther going to Gotham. Okay, well then there you go.
For all you years out there. Yeah.
Mariana. Looks like
This
That was
Speaking
such a-
of, it's
that
a
was such bad
PK.
penalty to get. Yeah,
they awarded a PK.
yeah, it's a penalty. That was
That's
such a bad penalty to give.
Esther Gonzalez to Gotham.
Did she miss it?
Yo.
Ain't no way.
Did
Oh.
she miss it?
Let's see.
Let me know when you see it.
Don't swallow it. Let's wait up. Let's go wait up.
If she misses this fuck ass penalty.
Hold up.
Sky, are you not there yet? What's happening?
Oh, it went in.
On that Sky Fly.
What are y'all doing it?
Oh!
Why y'all like that? Why y'all niggas saying it?
She almost missed it. Though.
Yo, the
Look,
post is really about to deny. Like, nope.
She hit that in off of the post, man. That was.
If anyone's listening to commentary, I'd like to know why that was a penalty. Like, is it strictly because the ball
I think
contacted
it's
her arm in the box?
Yeah, I
Arms
think
in.
so.
That's that.
Okay.
Inside the
I was
box.
gonna say
Okay.
it's inside.
That's interesting.
That's wild though.
Wow.
I thought the whole play has to be inside. It's like nah.
Yeah, I
Even
thought you had to have
little-
the foot in
your
or
little
something.
pinky toe is into the nah. It's a PK. You're inside the box.
I wonder if they're gonna show the bald heads with the where that hit. On
Where it hit,
the,
yeah.
Oh,
Because I would be interested to see that.
I mean, it was a clear handball, though. She definitely tried to stop it with
Yeah,
her
it was-
hand. It
I
was
didn't-
very
I was-
obvious.
I didn't see it on the first go round, like when they were playing it live. I think it was from the camera angle. I just didn't notice it or whatever. When they turned around and showed the different angle when her arm was out like this, it's like, oh yeah, it's definitely a handball. That's crazy. All the stuff that Spain has done in this game, and that's how they get the lead.
82nd minute.
Well, I mean, they've had 50 billion shots on goal.
Right, but that's the one you get is the handball that's gifted to you in the form of penalty that you still almost miss, Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check Telemundo. I want to see the video on here. All right, let's see.
Netherlands playing with a sense of urgency now that they probably honestly should have been playing with the last 70 minutes. I missed that comment. What did that say?
Oh my bad.
Oh yeah, from what it seems to be, arm was inside.
Yeah. Oh, so arm was in the box. That's unfortunate. But again, clear pit. Like she was very obviously trying to stop the ball with her hand. So you risk that when you do it. Although part of me wonders if she really did think like I'm outside the box. Let me just take this free kick type of thing.
I mean, that's also a tough way to then go out as well. You're gonna go out possibly just because of that. Well, for Spain, good news to them. You're gonna advance. Problem, you can stay with Jorge Vilda, then possibly.
Yeah, I
sound
think
like
that's
it's
like
so
the-
fun. It's like he's staying with y'all, so you gotta just deal with it.
That's
What's
the
the
only
opposite of a
drawback of them
silver
doing so
lining?
well.
Yeah, what's the opposite of a silver lining? Because that's kind of what Spain is, where it's like they win and you're happy ish, but then you're just like,
It's like the guy who's like happy and then just frowns like seconds. There's like, huh? It's like
that Alonso
pick your
Mourning,
yeah, pick your poison. It's like pick your poison at this point. You can
Yeah,
go out
it's
right now, potentially get him sacked, or you continue going forward, maybe win a World Cup, but you gotta stay. But he's gonna stay with you. So
man. Although
the
to be
Larry
like I
Dave,
said,
the Larry David meme where he's just kind of like,
Eh.
it's like,
although as a,
yeah,
as a,
we're
as a
gonna
neutral,
win, but we're gonna win with this guy, but we're still gonna win, but he's gonna stay.
yeah, and everyone wishes he would go. But Spain, Japan should be again. Japan has to win against the Netherlands or against Sweden, but
Spain corner.
Spitza is coming out for Snoise. I think I pronounced her name somewhat correctly. I hope.
that is one thing I really wish sports would do, especially in soccer where you have worldwide players, is provide everyone with pronunciations, men and women's side. Like that's something I feel like needs to happen.
Yeah, because I gotta use Google Translate to put in like the player's last name with the accents and all that. I was like,
And even
how do you
that could be
pronounce it?
wrong. Like
Exactly.
I know with a lot of times like with Angel City and LAFC, I'll ask players how they pronounce it because I want to hear it from them. And sometimes you still get it wrong-ish, but at least you have a better baseline to go off of. As Netherlands, that shot should have been a lot better for only their second shot. But yeah, I try to ask the players as much as I can when I have the opportunity because they know their name better than anyone.
Bernstein better shoot because boy, they ready to pop off on her on Twitter. They ready to cook her.
Well, if there's one thing the U.S. loves more, well, I don't know if there's one thing they love more than being petty. So you talk shit about them, and then you go and have a match like this, and go out the way that they are about possibly to go out. I'm sure American fans are have them threads drafted.
She should have 2 goals too. This really should be a goal situation.
I don't know if she should have 2 goals. She should definitely have scored that one, or at least put a better attempt on it. But Netherlands have only had 2 opportunities all match.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say that I don't
say that they should have any goals.
I wouldn't put this on her specifically. I mean, I know.
No. Collectively, they needed to have more shots. They needed to. They've been praying and hoping and wishing and hoping and praying and flipping and
Spain
flopping.
is making their last sub.
Yeah, Bonmati is coming off for Guerrero.
Dennis is about to receive the smoke on Twitter at the end of this game with them stats. Oh nah, you can't be talking all that smack, and then this is how you've been this entire game. So
I still don't.
But
feel
was
like
it smack though? I feel like it wasn't wrong.
It wasn't smack. This isn't really her fault.
Yeah,
She's not going to score if she doesn't get service into the box.
It's not like she was sitting there like we would run up the score on the U.S. and they're trash and this. She was just like, yeah, they came in feeling themselves a little too much and they got their ass beat.
Well, and
is she wrong? Is she wrong?
No.
Well, they did, but they weren't being like, okay, the federation was on that.
They were though. They were.
Ooh, the federation was. The players weren't. The players knew that they wasn't going nowhere. The players went out there going, hell yeah, we gonna win the.
Are you sure you want to say that? Are you sure you're gonna sit here and tell me that the players went into the World Cup knowing they weren't gonna go anywhere? Are you sure?
I mean, probably. They probably had hope. They probably had hope, but I mean, realistically, I mean, well, you gotta have the hope to go.
Well, we saw them dancing and stuff. Like again, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like,
but there's nothing.
I don't care if you're cocky, but I'm just saying, like, they were definitely like feeling themselves and like, you know.
But for me, from a cultural standpoint, I'm gonna dance and have fun, win, lose, draw. Like I'm gonna have fun after a game.
Okay,
but that doesn't mean you're sitting. But I'm saying this is where I'm saying people gotta understand people's cultures. You can have fun and totally be respectful of the other opponent. It's similar to like I'm gonna dance and have fun. Like you gonna have fun regardless. That's what I'm saying. People's got to change their perception because, like I said, talking to these players, they wasn't like feeling like madly cocky. They was actually kind of nervous because they about to play on something and they understand the capacity of the moment. That's like people have this perception of. Because people are dancing, they're going to do X, Y, Z. I didn't even see the cockiness, and that actually was part of the issue that you normally see with the national team, where they're like, hell yeah, we coming through, we winning. Like you didn't get that vibe because a lot of them like were new, but then also, I mean, what the fuck Flacco was running? Like we praying and hoping to win a game. You didn't have like it wasn't the same vibe you usually get. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't outward Alex Morgan sipping tea on her pinky cockiness, but it was definitely swagger there, which is fair. Like, I don't know. I think there's a couple things silly for the US to try to sit here and act like they didn't have any swagger to them when we know how the US sports gets as a whole.
I mean, that's
and then especially like, okay, but don't shy away from it. Don't sit here and be like, we didn't do it at all. They're wrong for saying it. She wasn't wrong in her comments. It wasn't like straight talking shit. It was just like, yeah, they found out.
She was talking shit about the advertising machine that was happening. Like, you got a whole Alex Morgan fucking statue. Did the players ask for that shit? Nah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, there's a lot of that going on, but also it's the whole mentality. But all she was saying is they came in, they were slightly feeling themselves a little bit too much, and they found out. And I think that's fair because let's be honest, a lot of US fans were hoping that this would happen anyway. So why are y'all mad at what she was saying? Because y'all wanted the US to find out.
I'm thinking y'all are getting confused between what the Federation did, what Fox put out as an advertisement versus how players themselves were behaving.
I'm saying I don't care who it was. I'm saying what her comments were, I don't think was talking shit, and I don't think people should really be in their feelings about is all I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I think there's a couple of different things here that are in play, and I think it's really easy for people to kind of confuse and or conflate the two, right? So I agree that I don't think that the U.S. players came in super cocky. I feel like there's always a little bit of swagger and probably some arrogance to them and how they play. That's just kind of who the U.S. is and probably always will be. Mm-hmm. But I think that's being conflated with the things like the Alex Morgan statue and especially that Fox ad, if those things are going to happen and those are representative of 12 minutes. Well, sorry, 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's why.
12 minutes?
That was the face I made because I saw the stoppage time. That's why I made that face because I was like, holy shit.
Wow. Okay.
We're going to be here longer then.
Yeah.
We've got
a while.
We don't need 12 minutes. What
Ain't
the
no
fuck?
way.
Netherlands.
Ain't no
extra
way.
time minutes.
No way. That's offside, right? That's offside.
I don't know.
That's offside.
No,
that looked
behind.
offside. That looked offside.
No!
Is it offside?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have chaos. Do we have chaos? If this goal stands, we have chaos.
Let's see.
I'm in my cauldron. I'm cultivating it.
No, she was off. She's off.
I'm cultivating it.
Let's see.
She looked off by a mile, right?
See.
She's off. Although that would be hilarious if she scored and it's on. Because she was the one who got the handball.
I might be like 20 seconds behind. Damn it.
Ooh, she looks... I don't know. She might be on.
I mean, look. I'm going to be real. If we get that BS penalty call...
Who's 5? Is that 5 or 15 for Spain? It looks like she was one playing her on. 5?
Let's see.
Who was that?
I'm not sure. They showed it, but I want them to like do like a freeze frame.
Okay, let me take a look.
No, Bernstein's off.
Oh yeah,
it's
she's
not
off.
Bernstein though. That's not who they're playing into.
But yeah, not playing it too.
Like she's not in. She's
But
not
still, you're still gonna have. They still gonna have the little baldies going. Oh, she's off.
Right, but Bernstein isn't the one that you're playing.
Yes, in theory that shouldn't. But when you read
she's not in the. She's not in the play though.
Not the play. That's the thing I was gonna mention.
Like, that's the key. As long as you're not in the way of the play, you being offside doesn't really matter.
You could be the offside position all you want, as long as that ball's directly not going to you.
If she was in between the pass, then it would be like a possibility because she was breaking up the pass in the lanes and stuff like that.
Let's see.
Well, they did not go to VAR.
They didn't go to check it, so it's 1-1.
Oh,
it is 1-1.
Yo, Sky is suffering right now.
It is 1-1.
We have chaos. We have chaos.
Welcome to Chaos Central.
We have chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, we have chaos.
Okay, somebody figure this out and score because I'm not really. You got extra time. Extra time is right now. Figuring this the fuck out. Like, let's get
the cauldron is in the back. You don't see it. I got a cauldron of chaos behind me right now. I just every now and then I just cultivate it.
Okay, then let's get another goal. Let's go. Let's go.
You know.
Let's get another goal. Let's end this shit. By the way, who tied it is the one who caused the penalty kick. So.
Mm-hmm. So, very much. I guess. I mean, you wouldn't really call that revenge. You would call that just redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
How wild is that? The moment we see a 12-minute stoppage time, Netherlands is like, bet we only need a minute of that.
I'm mad that Telemundo like hit the like up key, so it was like tallying up, going up to 12. It wasn't like a straight type in 12. It was like tap 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 tap.
Ooh, ooh.
Somebody hit a bicycle kick.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I was.
But to say, I thought that was the right
call. Look at Eugene's face, like something happened. Looking on my towels, like nothing happened.
That's why I'm not looking at Eugene.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at my face either.
He's like 5 seconds ahead of me. I can't risk.
That's on the counter. Ooh.
Yeah, because it hit her hand in the box. It's a handball. Let's move on. Let's go. Thank God for 12 minutes. Somebody score so we can be done.
It's like I've said before, they must have several different camera angles in those little studios where they're running replays, because that's like the third time where I felt like it was a close enough decision where we might see VAR where they just didn't go to it at all. So it makes it makes me believe that they must not, like, they must have several angles. Yeah, see, this is like one of them.
Oh, she was on
by inches.
Yeah, just
the bald heads are out.
Yeah.
Yep. She was super on by a nice arm's length.
Yo, get up.
Wow.
What is happening? What is happening?
Wow.
Yo, they really want extra time. They really wanted to go to the extra time. So.
As it stands right now, it's 17 shots to 5.
Oh, that's insane how she's on.
Well, her fucking arm kept her on? Get the fuck out of here.
On is on.
On is on.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Got to keep that line tight in defense. You got to keep that line tight.
It will only get worse if Netherlands actually somehow beat Spain after all this.
Somebody score.
Remember, we have 2 goals scored already in this game. So I mean,
yeah, we've seen goals.
I need this game to end. So somebody got to do this.
Eugene's got to wait for bedtime.
Please.
It's early. There is no bedtime yet. It's only 7.
Yeah, for Eugene, it's like nah.
Well, yeah, for Eugene, it's like 11.
For me too. It's about to be.
Oh, really?
East Coast.
Goodbye, Daniel. You can get booted. Anybody want no PKs?
Why not?
That sounds like fun, though.
No, because they're going to fuck around and have like extra time on top of the extra time, and then we're going to be here for like another freaking hour.
I was gonna say, I feel like if they're gonna go into extra time, might as well go to PKs.
No.
Do I want that? No. I want this. I want somebody to score like now and us to go into the night. But
you know that the next match is not going to be extra time anyway, because it's going to be Japan-Sweden. So there's a 99% chance that match is going to be over by the half.
See, now
I say, yeah.
Why do you like this? Do better. Do fucking better. Yo, if it goes to PKs, I'm telling you, I'm checking out.
You're not. You're staying. You have to.
I don't have to.
Yeah, aren't you the one that can like stop and start this live? Like, what would we do if you check out?
No, it still goes though, because remember she lost connection the other day, right?
Yeah, I went
that's true. And we were still here. That's true.
Like, where'd SkyE go?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, who's gonna turn off? I guess we just won't turn off. We'll just stay on until midnight, until the next match.
Will go on forever.
Yo, I need PK vibes like from the League Cup between Leon and Vancouver. Eugene, yo, someone goes to like 31 PK.
No
kicks. That would be
What's
great.
What's wrong with you? No,
that's fun.
Penalties. Let's see all the bench players take penalties.
Yeah, see everybody take penalties.
Mad just get in too. They're like, yo, get in, take a PK.
Imagine.
Wait, what happened? So everybody on the team took penalties?
For the Leon Vancouver game, yeah, everyone took PKs. Everyone did.
That's wild.
It's chaos. It was fun. Leon ended up winning that one.
They said, you staff, come on, take a PK.
Exactly.
That's why you practice your PKs.
Yep. You never know. You never know when they'll need
Never
you.
know when the moment comes.
As Mitch Purge noted, PKs are also set piece type things, so you should be practicing Flacco and Ananoski. So, and have a plan. Please plan for PKs.
Why are you asking him? Hopefully he's not doing anything planning anymore for that team anymore. You know what I mean?
And
Normally, I'm sorry.
He need to be coaching Kansas City. Get on.
Why would you wish that on the NWSL?
Hey, you better coaching. Then what's
Normally?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, Andonovsky is a much better club coach than country coach, and that's fine. And normally, I'm a big fan of Spain's kind of passing and looking for another option and that sort of stuff, but they're not playing with any urgency right now. I feel like they've consigned themselves to going into extra time, and that's that ain't good. We've seen how that's bitten some teams. Before, and I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like, yes, you want to play your style, you want to play lots of passes and that sort of stuff, but you also want to make sure that you're getting shots on goal, and they're just not doing that right now. That's frustrating.
Oh, good point, Tyler. Oh, because with a club, you can pick who the hell's on your club and put them in. With a national team, you have to go with what the talent is available.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Selective.
Yep.
And to be fair, for a job like the U.S., it's a lot easier to do national than club because you can get so much more talent when you coach the U.S. national team than you can for your club, right? Like
I would say it's harder if a person if you don't know how to adapt. The problem is Flacco doesn't know how to adapt.
Yeah, that's
you
all.
have
This
to.
all goes into the question of what makes a better club coach than national coach. Yeah, it's the ability to coach all the talent all at once and do so in a way that gets the best out of every single one of them.
How you're utilizing the talent that you got available to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, club coaches can institute a system that they like, that they find attractive, and go out and get players to fill that. If you don't have the type of center midfielder or striker or left wing that you need for your system, just go get one. Who cares? You can pick from any of the players on earth,
world. Yeah.
Theoretically. With a national team, that option isn't available to you. You have what you have, and you have to be tactically flexible enough to adjust to that. Supposedly, to get the most out of the players that you have at your disposal, because you can't just go out and pick up a left winger or a left back or whatever. You have what you have, and then you have to work with that. It's a lot different skill set. And I don't think it necessarily means one is better than the other. It's, it just kind of is what it is. And some people have that kind of ability to be able to fit players that they have at their disposal into a system and make that work, and others don't. And I feel like Andonovsky is a much better club coach than a country coach. I feel like he has a system that he wants to play, and can at a club he can go out and get players that fit that, and that's fine. And he just doesn't have that option with the team like the U.S.
First of all, if that man can't handle talent at the national team level, I don't want him with all that talent in Racing Louisville. I don't want the current coach in Louisville coaching the talent at Racing Louisville.
Well, the current have a lot of talent on their team.
Well, yeah, they do. Well, shit.
So why would you want? That's what I'm saying. Why would you wish that on?
I mean, but that's probably what will potentially happen, because this man is from Kansas City, and people be recycling.
That's definitely the leading rumors that he'll be going to Kansas City if he doesn't retain his U.S. job.
So SkyE is not asking if he likes beaches.
Oh God!
Hell no.
The beaches aren't asking if they like them.
Hell no.
Do you like wheat fields?
Yeah. Do you like wheat fields? Do you like
a brand new stadium and brand new facilities?
Yeah.
That's true. That's a big selling point.
Becky tweeted in the meantime then.
Lucky us, we are going to added time.
Woo! Nah, SkyE.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Cultivating it, just brewing it up. As Sky tries to leave, knowing damn well she can't go nowhere.
Can't.
Yes, I can.
And
I'm
don't
grown.
none
I
of
can do
us
what I want to.
Do not.
Where are you
tempt
gonna?
her.
Where do you have
I
to be
feel
that's
like-
better than this right now? Legitimately, where you have to be? Exactly. That's what I thought. So just relax. We're good.
I'm gone.
We're going to extra
God
time.
bless.
Yo,
We're going to extra time in this incredible match.
See,
This-
I feel like Sky doesn't actually want to leave, but I feel like if you keep messing with her, being like, you ain't leaving, she will bounce.
She's gonna
and
leave
It will
the
be
bye.
on us.
Just out of pettiness.
you're gonna miss the
Just
best part
straight
of this game too. Potential PK.
I just feel like it's silly to sit through 112 minutes of a match and then leave at the last 20. Like, that's wild. That's a decision for sure. But, it is what it is. So what do we think of the match now that Sky's gone? For the night.
I mean, I feel so far Spain really should have been winning this game already. Extra should have never happened. They have no one to blame but themselves for not being able to be more precise with their shots and put the ball into the back of the net. They did get themselves a call to go their way, even though it might be really controversial to how they received said PK. But then they kind of just slipped up and kind of let Netherlands back into this game, which now they're just going to be asking themselves, how did we let this happen? How did we get themselves into this situation? So, I mean, it's anyone's game now at this point, I feel like, because I feel like Spain just kind of took their foot off the pedal now. They kind of welcome Netherlands back to this game now. Now they're like, all right, we got 30 more minutes to play left. Could we actually try to get these balls into the back of the net, or is Netherlands going to be the one to just take us out completely now because they look completely revitalized now after scoring that goal?
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that Spain really has to take a hard look at themselves right now. With all of the shots that they had, all of the clear chances, all the times that we were looking at this game and went, how do you miss that? This should not be going to extra time right now. If I'm the Netherlands, I am so
Thrilled.
pumped right now.
Yeah.
I am like, I feel like, you look at it, you go, this is our game. How many times did they hit the post? How many times, we scored this in the, to equalize this and a lot, like, this is our game. This is kind of meant to happen. Whether or not it is, I don't know, but that's the feeling I would be feeling if I was the Netherlands right now. Just that this is ours for the taking, despite being played off the pitch for most of the initial 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. I mean, and it's like I've said a bunch of times, I've personally seen the Netherlands play these kind of matches where they just hang around. They're one of those teams that just will hang around. As long as they don't get blown out, they can usually find ways to do what they've done. I mean, they hung around enough. They were getting outclassed in just about every facet of the match for the first 75 minutes, and then conceded the penalty to a poor handball. And it looked like, okay, that's going to be it. That's going to be over. And what happens? 12 minutes of stoppage time announced, and within 10 seconds, they've got the equalizer. And that's just kind of how they play and what they do. And you're right. They've got to be feeling so good about themselves right now because everything went wrong. They played terribly. Spain played about as best as they could have in that match, and we're still going to extra time. And you have to imagine Netherlands is probably playing for PKs for sure. Yeah. If not, I mean, of course they'll try to sneak a win, I think, but I think they're definitely going insane if we can just get it to penalty kicks.
Yeah, I could see that. I gotta wonder why Spain is in the position that they're in. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Poor finishing. Yep.
Yeah, but they just, I'm looking at their roster and go, how are they that bad at finishing? You know what I mean? I feel like this is also one of those things, not that, how am I trying to say this? Vilda shouldn't be there in the first place.
Right.
Vilda should never have been there, but I feel like this is one of those things where if he doesn't win this game with how they performed in the first 90 minutes, he should definitely be out. You know what I mean?
As Spain start off the extra time with their sub.
Yeah.
So they waste no time in bringing their sub on. So
be interesting to see if that pays off.
As the teams kick off, the extra time has kicked off, I should mention.
I'm at 90-30.
I'm at 90-20. I somehow got slower. It's okay. We move. Is that soup, Sky?
Nah, it's
Oh no, it's a fork. Yeah. Not eating soup with a fork. It's what? Are you not gonna finish that sentence? I can't see that. What are you holding up?
it's a hot dog.
Oh yeah, the pigs in the blanket stuff you're mentioning. We might see PKs. Who do you think has the advantage in PKs? Are we thinking it's going to be the
Whoever
Netherlands?
can finish, the Netherlands.
Actually, yeah. To be fair, right now the Netherlands does have a much better success rate. To be fair, than what the Spain has. So yeah, it could very well be.
Yeah. Also, all right. I'll go a counterpoint. Spain's already converted a penalty in this game so far, so they may feel like they can do it again. They may realize that that the goalkeeper can be beaten. It's not you know what I mean. So
Yeah, true.
we'll see. I don't know if that's an advantage or if that's something I just made up, but that's what I would take away from it.
That's fair. Oh, as the Netherlands are trying to prevent. Oh, and we have a Spain player, Esther, that's down.
Esther, yeah. That's all right. Let roommate Alex know that Esther's back up and she looks to be okay.
Yeah, what are the thoughts from roommate Alex of Esther going to Gotham?
I don't know. I actually don't know where they are in freaking Australia.
I want to ask AJ when he gets back. He's the resident Gotham fan. What he thinks about them picking up Esther.
Also, Nubia's in the chat.
Oh, that's right. Nubio, how you feeling about this?
The Gotham fans in the chat. Well, one of them. Nice little breaking news. Yeah, I think that for me is always the more intriguing part of World Cups is seeing the players that kind of stood out and have their stock on the rise just to see where they go around the world, see if they have any big moves or what teams come calling.
Yeah.
I think we see a few players make that move to the NWSL.
Wait, why is Alexia Putellas not on the field?
I feel like she's injured.
And she's injured, I think.
I don't think so. Because people over there like, homophobia. Builder gotta go. If they lose, because
she's on the bench, yeah. So she's not too injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they lose, well.
Yeah, Nubia. Yeah, we're definitely talking Gotham, and this for you too, AJ. Like, how do you feel about the breaking news that that Esther is coming to the beaches, the cold beaches, the New Jersey beaches?
Do they have beaches in New Jersey?
I mean,
I guess so. They are the coastline.
Yeah.
The beaches for the t-shirt.
They're not very good beaches, but they're beaches.
Damn, that's in your heart. That's what I'm talking about.
I grew up in Daytona Beach, Florida. It's going to be pretty hard to compare that to Sea Isle City or something.
Wow. I mean,
Ooh.
Fresno Gonzalez to go to Gotham FC. I mean, that's a good pickup on them. That's just bolstering attack even more. Even though I do feel like at the same time, defensively, I feel like maybe Gotham has like a little bit of issues when it comes to like backups or just looking at the bench, like wanting to just make their bench depth even better. But that just gives us more goal scoring forwards, such as like someone like Lynn Williams up front. So now if Lynn Williams is feeling tired, you can just put in Esther Gonzalez right in to just get yourself some more goals as well. And especially with the wingers that are accompany the forward up front, that's a good pickup for Gotham. So
yep, I still have Iffy too, right?
For yes, Gotham yeah. So it's like three options. If anything, we can always play Iffy on the wings too, because that's another position.
I was going to say Iffy usually plays out on the right, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yep.
On the left wing, and then you have Midge on the right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. They still have Midge too, huh? Shoot.
Sheesh.
That is an attack.
Why is
What
Spain
feels like a-
getting cooked? Oh well, cook his
telling
ass.
you.
Get his ass out of here.
They inviting Netherlands to just go to get them some opportunities as well. So
They
Spain
really
has
are.
nothing
They're
to
letting
do well.
Netherlands back into this match.
Telling you. Yeah, you see, like now, like the shots on, like the shots they've been having, the shots on target. Look, like Netherlands is slowly catching up to Spain right now.
Man, we're gonna have like another whole set of extra time, man.
Ooh, fun.
Ain't no fun.
Yeah,
I need to do my little evening workout. The fuck? I gotta do my PT exercises. Shit.
That'll be good. You can do the PT exercises during the break and get you nice and woken
Facts.
up for the midnight match.
3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 5, whatever. How many you gotta do with your exercises? You're good. You can get them in.
Get them in.
And
Get in that
and
night
come-
workout. Night workouts are always fun.
Nah, it'll wake me up, then I fall asleep. We'll be in the second half and be snoring. Woo!
Spain looks like they're trying to get something going. Netherlands just is not allowing things to go.
Oh, if
They've
Netherlands
they've definitely
That's
compacted
correct.
a lot of players into the midfield to try and gum things up, and it looks like it's working. I don't know why they didn't really try and do this earlier. You know, Spain likes to do these small passes and kind of inch their way down the field. Netherlands was giving them a lot of space early on. Now they're not doing that. They're forcing Spain to play much more open
Mhm.
ball, and it's clearly not comfortable for them. Not a bad idea by Hermoso. I think the execution was off on that. I mean, you're not getting much. Might as well put a ball on frame and see what happens. But you actually have to put it on frame if you're gonna do that.
Mhm.
Ooh. Do-do-do, suddenly. Blow the whistle.
We're still a whole extra.
Yo,
Time
it's not
half
even done
on that.
yet. Chill.
Blow the whistle 8 minutes in. I love it.
You need that
So we still
AFCON
got,
ref
like-
in there right now.
Right?
Blow it way
Yeah.
earlier.
there
It's like
she
quality.
is. There's Putejas.
We going to penalty kicks.
Gonzalez. Esther's looks like Esther's coming off.
Yeah.
Caldente is
Well,
coming
there you go,
off.
Sky. Boom.
And Eva Navarro and Alexia Putejas is coming on.
Yo, if
Spain.
golden goal was a thing, oh my god.
Yeah, if golden goal is a thing, that'd be wild.
Just get lucky on the one counter attack to gain dominate throughout the entire 90 minutes going. It's like we're in.
Well, it'd be hilarious if it's like the other goalie just come out of nowhere, just
And
bombing
just,
one
yeah, that would be crazy.
and running off. Then nah, I'd have to start fighting.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
If I'm the goalkeeper that got scored on, we going on. We gonna be on CNN. I ain't losing like that. Yeah, it would be crazy if they had golden goal. FIFA don't get no ideas. We just playing.
What was that? That fall? Was it? Did she fall on her own?
Unless
But
extra
it is-
time. Unless extra time.
She came up a little limping.
Unless extra time has like the goals count more. Like it's 2.
The goals count more.
3-pointers.
wacky soccer right now.
Or
You
they
just
do
did-
the penalty kick like the MLS old school.
Oh, the
Warriors?
run ups.
The
Yeah.
run-ups. Those were actually fun. Of all of the like the derpy like old school MLS stuff that they did, that was actually fun.
You're just adding different colored balls onto the pitch during extra time. It's like, all right, this one counts more.
The
And it was
multi-ball,
goes
yeah.
well for that goal
Multi-ball.
specifically for that ball specifically.
Multi-ball, yes.
Or just convert one of your 50 chances in the first 90 minutes, and maybe
That's
you
a
wouldn't have to
part-
worry
that
about
part.
it.
That part.
That's a strategy one could employ, yes.
I don't know. I feel like that's right.
Yo, but the crazy CONCACAF strategies that would be deployed just to get to the wacky extra time shit would be wild as hell. But also,
CONCACAF is already wild as hell.
Oh,
that would be hilarious. But yeah, a goalkeeper ain't scoring on me as a goalkeeper. We gonna fight. So then we I'm getting all the red cards. Just let
You can
let
fight,
me
but
know.
you still would have conceded a goal.
Yeah, I still gonna fight. Yes.
you might score on me by beat you up. So
So yeah, that's
in
what
the
it's
fight,
like.
in the fight, I win. In the game, nah.
So you still got that conceded. Because I doubt a goalkeeper's running up in a build-up attack on you.
Hey, you never know.
Ooh.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit in soccer. I don't know if I'll ever see that.
That's right. This is what I'm talking about. I might score it all, but I ain't losing. I ain't trying to be like Sunset Hot. What is that? Sunset Park. I ain't trying to be like what is that other movie? Damn. World boy pull out the gun. I ain't trying to be like that. But I'm gonna fight. Somebody put this ball in the net.
We've had 2 goals already.
Jenny, channel your Pachuca. Jenny, don't do this Spain, Jenny. Channel, put the ball in the fucking net.
America shut her down though during the finals. I think she's still a little bit, still trying to figure that out.
Still trying to get out the pocket.
Exactly.
Okay, here you go, sir.
They put the ball in the net during PKs.
Oh,
Facts.
we're just two
Facts.
America fans. Ah! But y'all lost though. Wanna know why? Hold on. Where's my? Hold on. Where is it? I can't talk shit. Hold on. But you know who beat y'all?
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, you ain't got no for Shelby. You still got Ovalle, so I mean, see
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, I mean she gonna have to score 5 goals max. It's fine.
Yo,
Figure
she
it
might
out.
have backpack your team. She gotta do all the work now.
She got to put everybody on her.
Yo, she's stuck in Tigres now, and now she gotta like backpack the team. She's gonna make her work overtime now.
Yeah, she's got to
If
put like.
there's a player that can do that, though,
Yes,
it's
I'm
Ovalle.
yeah.
So she scares me, man. I hate her bits because but she's too good. I'm like, I hate you because you're too good. It's insane.
I like the at the end of the U.S. match when the keeper went up into it while Nair was like staring off into space, like shook her hand and walked away.
Yo,
Oh yeah, I would have hit her.
I prefer not to speak. If I do, I'm in big trouble. Just good game.
Yeah, I would have hit her. You don't do that.
It's worse because how you lost though by a millimeter. Just like what?
Oh yeah, I've been fighting.
I
What
feel
is
like
this
she.
dang goalkeeper doing?
Yo, wild.
Spain wants so bad for this match to go to penalty kicks or to lose it. Like, I don't know what they want more.
Yo, what are you doing? Why are you that far out of goal? Somebody,
Wilms
Roots,
is
chip her and
down.
let's end this down. Who's down?
Wilms.
Yeah, Willem.
Oh my. Well, and their extra time of the first half is gonna end, so we have the second up. Ooh,
How much time are they adding on? 2 minutes. That seems
2
about
minutes,
right.
yo.
That's fair.
That seems about right.
Hey yo. Another on-goal banger. Yo, that
That
was
would be
hilarious.
insane.
That would get him
Alto
fired though.
golazo.
Yeah, that would get his ass fired though. That'd get him packed on up. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, how badly do you guys really hate this dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would be hilarious. But yeah, if he goes to penalties and they fucking around and lose, you got to get his ass out the paint.
I mean, I don't know. I think we need to start reaching the point in sports where results aren't necessarily tied to coaches' jobs.
Oh,
Like if there's a very obvious toxic coach that players very obviously don't like and don't want to play for, it shouldn't be we have to hope that this person loses a bunch of games for them to leave.
Oh yeah, that's
This
true.
is true.
It should literally be get the fuck out because half of our team hates your guts.
This is true. I
just don't. I mean, I get it, but I
the
just don't get it.
Federation isn't at that point already because half the players actually do hate his guts. Maybe them losing this match will be
I'm sure
pushes it over the
A
edge.
sigh of
Maybe
relief.
it won't be.
Mm-hmm.
But I just
You know,
hate
at
that it
some
has
point
to
you
come
just
down
go,
to
players
feeling like shit. Like, okay, like as long as the players fail, then we can get this coach that they all hate out. Like that's stupid.
It is, but unfortunately, it's kind of the reality.
Well, yeah, it's
of the
what we have.
situation.
But I'm
If
just
they
saying,
go on if they go on and win the World Cup, he's not leaving.
Oh no,
You
of
know?
course not. No.
He might not even be leaving if they lose this match. Although,
Nope.
It would depend on how they lose. If they were
definitely won't. He
Yeah.
definitely won't be leaving if they get thrashed by Japan. Even if they lose, I feel like even if they lose big against Japan, he's not going to go.
I mean, they made history too, didn't they? Spain, because they're in the quarterfinals for the first time, if I remember correctly. Or
Is that it? Maybe.
I think it's their first time, and I could.
Oh
be
yeah, because the U.S. sent them home
Mm-hmm.
out of the 16. Yeah.
Yeah, so for them, if they do get to a semifinal, then it's like I don't think he's gonna leave, unless it's like by like mutual consent. They're like, fine, I'll leave. Everyone hates me, I'll leave. Then fine.
He won't though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People like that don't leave.
He has his job secured in the meantime, so it's like I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Y'all
First
can
extra
try.
half ended.
Oh boy. Second half now. Even if not, we get penalties, which will be fun. That'd be great.
Yeah. Everyone loves penalties.
Of course.
Except for Sky.
Facts.
Sky hates penalties. Sky hates fun.
Testing their patience right now. Look at the face. Sad enough.
Stare into abyss.
What the fuck, Mercury? Okay.
Yo.
They reverted back to the norm.
This is
Yo,
why I
what's
asked if
going
the
on?
game was
7
over.
in the second quarter.
'Cause
Wow.
Ain't no way.
Yo,
They made all of their shots in the first.
Yeah,
what
that's
happened.
it. They put all their energy in that first score, and they're like, yeah, we're done. Nah, that's it.
That was it.
Penalties isn't suffering as long as it's not my team taking PKs. And it's like, it's okay. It's all good.
It's okay.
Well, my team had PKs in the Community Shield, and we still won that. So I wouldn't know pressure and penalties, you know?
Oh, that's right. Y'all want the little community sippy cup.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that cup. I just
Yours-
like the fact that I can. Yeah, I like just.
Are y'all
like
gonna win
talking shit.
the Premier League?
That's the question. That's the
Unless we
hope.
don't bottle, unless we don't bottle it again. God.
Wait, are you an Arsenal fan too, AJ?
Yes, of course.
See, this guy has taste. I like.
What
that.
is wrong with you?
What is
I
wrong
like
with
that.
you?
I like
I
that.
am not a fan of anybody. I am a free agent.
She's a Manchester United fan, and that's why she's all salty because her team is absolute dog water in the fucking
Whoa,
mud.
whoa! What is this? Ah!
The truth
Get
is
you
what it
outta
is.
here.
The truth is what it is.
Yo, that's wild.
Damn.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Coming from a Chelsea fan, understood.
Damn.
Oko. Yo, stop.
I'm never gonna say it. I'm never gonna say it.
I prefer not to speak. If I do, I'm big.
No, yeah, for real. I was gonna say something. I'm never gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna let it ride. It is what it is. It is what it is.
I am a fan of all sports. Go team.
You mean a fan of all teams?
Yes, I'm a fan of teams.
A fan of teams?
Unless they're the New Orleans Aints. The New Orleans Aints can
So
suffer.
you don't mind Chelsea winning 800 titles in a row?
I'm indifferent. I don't care. No, I don't care.
Yo,
I don't
I
care
care.
about that.
they're getting all
Y'all,
that.
I mean,
all
y'all
that
Arsenal
cash.
fans. Arsenal fans are like, I'm dying. Liverpool fans, I'm dying. I'm indifferent.
I wonder why.
Oh, I hate Eugene, University of Georgia. That's largely because of
I was like, wait a minute, what? What did I do?
No, same. I was like, damn, like that.
Like, what do you do?
Jesus, that came out of nowhere.
what?
She's like, I just hate
I
you.
thought, when you said I hate UGA, I heard I hate Eugene.
I heard I hate you. I heard
No, I
I
hate the University of
Eugene.
Georgia. I hate the University of Georgia. It's largely because of racism I endured in Athens. But yeah, nah, I hate University of Georgia.
What? You went through racism in Athens?
I know, yeah. I mean, if you have never been to
Wow.
Athens, Georgia, it's a ride. But yeah, but then they're also so it was natural when I went to Georgia Tech. That's the enemy forever.
Fun fact: born and raised in California, and somehow a Michigan Wolverines fan when it comes to college.
Oh, so you don't like
So-
the Ohio State University?
Fuck them. The fuck?
Damn.
I just told you I'm a Michigan fan. You're gonna talk about my rival? The fuck, what kind of dumb shit is that? And then you're surprised that I hate them? Like,
I know, I'm being an asshole. Yeah.
okay. Netherlands.
Did I score?
Shine almost got one. Sent it just wide of the far post, man. She's had some decent.
She can
looks,
feel
but,
the Twitter threads heating up, and she's like, "Nah, I can't. I gotta play better."
You gotta play better? You gotta play better?
I don't know.
You're telling me?
Well, I don't know if
I
she
don't know
could
if you
play
can
better,
play
but
that
like,
better.
but I'm just saying, like, she's like, okay, I gotta get this goal. I gotta really shut them up. Now,
I feel like she made them.
if they
I
do
feel
go
like
to penalties,
most
she
of
cannot
that.
miss. She's the one player on the Netherlands that absolutely cannot miss her penalty.
Yeah.
Like, I will say that. Like, I'm all for a player talking shit, and I don't think she talks shit, and I don't think her words are that serious. But also, you can't even speak at all and then miss a penalty.
Yeah, you gotta score.
So you have, like, if they go to penalties,
Okay,
she
I
has
will
to
say
win
this:
the
this
penalties.
goalkeeper for Spain is like looking really. So I don't know.
So
Oh,
is there a
wow.
college team you support, Sky?
So I went to Georgia Tech.
Oh, okay.
When they act like they know how to play sports. And then
They still run that triple option, right?
no, they don't run the triple option. They're done with that. Actually, but that triple option did win the Orange Bowl, though. Don't get it twisted.
No,
though.
I mean Calvin
win it.
Johnson was killing it in that triple option.
They were doing things. It was crazy. Is like Paul Johnson when he actually ran that variation on the D2 level. It was like the spread. It was like what they was running at Florida. But for whatever reason, he didn't bring that Georgia Tech. Whatever. We're not getting to go there. He's not gonna piss me off anyway. But I got 2 master's degrees from Florida State and University of Miami. So I mean that's a lot of ACC.
Goddamn, yeah.
Florida State, I got appreciation for Florida State. They look like dog water. And University of Miami, yeah, they need to have a come to Jesus moment with themselves, like and recognize.
So you're basically a college free agent too, is what I'm hearing. Because like, you
Well,
just named
so, yeah,
4 teams
yeah, I
and
mean-
none of them were like I'm a fan of.
Georgia Tech, when they got their shit together, honestly, it's really just a question of hate. How hard do you hate? I hate UGA with the fucking passion, and I hate the New Orleans Aints. There we go. Everybody else, go team. Go. Be great. Just don't get on my nerves. That's where I'm at. Also, Clemson. I despise Clemson to a point. But
What was that?
when they Clemson, it just makes me feel good in my soul.
Clemson used to be dog water for like
Dog
years
water.
and years, and then all of a sudden they kind of got good, and you like found out just how awful and annoying they were.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people forgot. As are people who forgot that UGA's fan base is terrible. Yeah.
I don't think people forget.
I wasn't aware, but I'm a Florida State fan, and I was just assuming that they were somehow better than Florida, which
No, absolutely not. UGA fans are terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. As it looks like in this extra time, Netherlands has been the better team.
Mhm.
Like, let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
But
They've
again,
definitely been the
they haven't been
aggressors.
able to get the second goal or the winning goal, but they've definitely been the more aggressive side. They've been the better side. They've now taken a lot of opportunities and found a lot of open shots.
Did it go in?
Netherlands cannot.
Parajuelos.
Yeah. As I say that,
What a goal. What a
Spain.
goal!
Yo, I'm so behind, man.
Yeah, me
Come
too.
on. Come
Let's
on,
go.
man. Oh, now I'm gonna see it. All right.
As I was
Long
saying
ball.
that, Spain took the
Through
ball
ball.
on a counter and just
Ooh.
destroyed
Let's go.
Netherlands.
Go home. We going home. Pack it up. Let's go. Blow the whistle.
And suddenly all of Sky's values go out the window. As she is happy that the Spain of
And she's
I know.
on by a while.
oh yeah, there's no question about
It's a Shea
that.
Butter bomb. Black people scoring.
That is.
But then watch the other black one score, and then we go into
Yo,
fucking
watch it 120th minute. They score.
AJ, don't you put that evil
Yo,
on.
come on. I need that. I need that. 120th minute, please. I need that.
What's
yeah.
gonna happen?
Let
is
it
We're
happen.
gonna get 3 minutes of added time, and then they're
they're
gonna
gonna
score.
score.
In the
In the 50th.
watch it score in the 124th minute. All the Spain players are like, "Hey,
The time.
shut up."
That
You
was
may,
that's gotta be
you may
heartbreaking
actually
for
see me
the-
break down in tears and cry if that happens. Not out of happiness, not because I love the beautiful game, because I want to fucking go to bed. Like I'm tired.
Yo, what's crazy is the Pope
y'all
helped
in your
Spain
sleep.
out
What is
twice.
this sleep that you guys covet so much? I don't understand.
Hey, we're
this.
gonna suffer tomorrow,
What is this sleep that y'all covet
Eugene.
so
If
much?
it makes you feel better, we're gonna really suffer
Are we?
tomorrow.
How are we gonna
We
really
sure
suffer?
are.
Because the game's at fucking 12, and then it's at 3:30.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 3:30 and 6 for me, right?
We be up on this side. We be up out here.
Man, I'm gonna be like,
We keep DJing hours in this side.
actually, the second I'm gonna be awake because it's gonna be too many of y'all up in this chat. It's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers. So y'all will see who's in here tomorrow night. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, we're
It's
gonna have a lot of
people.
guests.
That's
A lot
We're
of
gonna have a
people.
lot of guests. It's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be a lot of
Oh,
people
yeah,
who have
yeah.
opinions.
Not tomorrow, as in Japan tomorrow.
No.
No.
No,
As in
that
the
threw
next
me
late.
off.
My bad.
Yeah,
The
that's
day
what I
after
was
day.
like.
My bad. Oh, Sunday. Tomorrow. You know the day. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit.
Saturday
Saturday
morning.
night. Morning. Sunday.
Early Saturday.
Will Sky be here? That's the question. Does Sky know when it is? Does Sky know when it is? Does Sky know? We'll all be here waiting for Sky, and she's just like, "It's gonna happen on Sunday, guys."
I'm gonna shut down the
I don't know.
chat.
Maybe her internet connection will have it happen on Sunday. Who
Yeah,
knows?
hey, it might. Hey, it might reset. Hey, what? Quit
We just
playing,
don't
man. That
know.
shit reset the other. So when it went 3 hours, it's 3:00 in the morning. The internet reset or some shit. That's how I got kicked off.
Mason, I did
Australia,
that enough.
France should be interesting. I feel like
Oh yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Australia has a chance, but I also feel like the way France played their last match, they've kind of woken up now.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads me to believe that they'll probably win it comfortably, but also I wouldn't be completely shocked if Australia pulled off like a 2-1 win.
Yeah.
They definitely have the potential. Whether they can seize on that potential, that's a
Right.
Well,
completely
if
different
Sam
story.
Kerr would
but-
like to show up.
She just got back into the mix last match, man. They've been
Well, again, if Sam
think
Kerr would
they
like
haven't
to-
really
though.
needed her.
if she would like
There
to
you
show
go.
up and be a hometown hero.
I don't
to be
think they've
fair.
needed her, and I think keeping her on the bench for most of that
For
was
now,
the
yeah.
smart play. I think
Yeah.
they did not need to risk her going out there and
Score
you
this
know,
on the goal! Yes,
hurt herself. They haven't needed. No, I feel like they will need her in this upcoming match. And it's just a matter of, do they sub her on at the half? Does she start and attempt to play all 90 or 120 NPKs or whatever it is? But
if Sam Kerr wants to score like 10 goals, I'm here for it.
that would be amazing. I feel
Yeah.
so bad for her having the World Cup finally in her home country. This was supposed to be like her kind of big like fiesta, right? To
Yep.
have this there, and
And she's
Yeah.
been out. Yeah.
yeah, like that's such a bummer.
But also she's coming back at the perfect time because, like Sky said, she could play hometown hero and just keep pushing her team further and further in. And as Spain nearly gets their third.
8 corner kicks from Spain compared to Netherlands 1. That's
Spain deserved to win this match. In fairness, they've been the better
Yeah.
side overall, but they've also are. This is also one of those matches where they need to focus, because going up against Japan next is not going to be pretty.
Oh, they'll never get away with all this.
Although, again, I keep saying Japan next, but Japan still technically has to beat Sweden. So,
if Japan beats Sweden,
yeah,
and if they
Japan
play
beats-
as good as we know that they can, as good as they've shown that they can, and Spain does this, man, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's not going to. Spain has to put these chances away against a team like Japan, or else it's gonna get out of hand quickly.
Now bodies are underground. Now we're CONCACAF rolling.
Got about 4 minutes now. 4 minutes left in regulation, or not regulation, but in extra time before we get stoppage time of extra time.
Mary Fowler power. I love it.
Oh, roommate Alex found the FIFA mascot, the bird.
Nice.
The famous bird out there.
And then the security made people move. So
damn you, security.
Oh, okay. 2 points for the takedown from Spain.
okay, WCW. Bodies are on the pitch. I don't need extra time. Get up. Let's go.
They're gonna add more though, just because of that.
And then they go score the last minute. We go into penalties.
Scored 124th minute.
I hope every single match from this moment forward is extra times and penalties. Just because
Why
you guys
are you
have wanted
like this?
Because you guys have cried about it so much now, I hope it happens every
Yo,
time.
facts. Everyone's always wanting. I want PKs during the men's World Cup, and then because the women's, they're like, we don't want that. I'm like, nah. I want it to happen.
I always want it. I want
Please.
PKs at all times. Whatever people don't want, I want. So here we go.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm petty. Because I'm petty. I'm petty and chaotic. No.
Be better.
No. I'm the best version of myself.
Be better.
As you should. Let's go, champ.
This is the best version of me.
This is the best version of me. Wee!
I will do my best not to complain about the. You've kind of shamed me into this, Trevor. I feel bad about myself now.
No. Don't feel bad. I totally get it. For people on the other side of the world, like this World Cup these games have been on at like midnight and 3 a.m. So we're all tired. But also, this is the fun part of the tournament. Knockout stages. Like let's see craziness.
I want a bicycle kick.
Ooh, a bicycle kick would be nice.
I need a successful bike. I need a successful.
Have we seen one this tournament?
No,
not a successful one. We've seen
a couple, but nothing that was successful. I don't think.
No, we saw what was it? The Brazil match? No,
Colombia, right?
Yeah, Colombia.
Yeah, Colombia. They attempted.
I think Caicedo had one or maybe two that she tried.
Couple attempts, yeah.
I need Mia scoring a game winner though in the box. That's what I want. Very unlikely, but hey, could happen maybe. World Cup final, that'd be pretty nice. Then we're gonna get like maybe 2 minutes of like added time, probably maybe 2 minutes.
Netherlands look really frustrated now. That is not a good foul by Wilms on Hermoso.
Yeah, they're definitely upset, frustrated with themselves. But
who's more? I wonder who'd be more frustrated though, Spain or Netherlands at this point? Because Spain should have had this game wrapped in the bag though. I feel.
I think it's one of those things where Netherlands probably feels more disappointed just because you're obviously losing, but also you had that. Like, Spain's a much better team than you. You know that they're a team that can beat you by multiple goals, and you had them right where you wanted them right until the end. And you just, that second goal they scored was such a quick, like, blink your eyes and you missed it, counterattack type of goal that you feel gutted after that. Because, again, up until that moment, Netherlands were very much the better side in extra time. And so for them, you probably just feel like we were knocking on the door. We had chances at the winner, and in an instant, it's gone.
2 minutes.
Like
2 minutes.
2 minutes of
yeah, 2
stoppage.
minutes of stoppage.
And then Dom Solar's joining the attack. Might as well.
This guy's about to celebrate once the match is over.
Well, here comes the goalkeeper. Let's see. Will the goalkeeper score and cause a fight the way Sky says it would happen? That would be hilarious. Oh my God. Please let this goalkeeper score this goal. Please let this goal.
Please.
Why are you playing that shit? I'm trying to
Let
work
the
out.
goalie score.
I'm
Let
trying
the
to work
goalie
out
score.
and shower
It would
and be
be-
reflective.
It would be hysterical if she scored. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be
Get my,
great. Let it be a bicycle kick as well.
That would
Let it be
that
a
would
bicycle
hilarious.
kick. And I'm
Get
like,
on your
yeah.
bike.
She unfortunately doesn't, as the corner kick ends up nothing.
Yeah, that went nowhere quick.
Bleak nothingness, yeah. Well, hopefully those out there in chat have their coffee ready, have their snacks ready.
"Ooh, what was that? You kicked it out.
If you're on the East Coast, you're probably getting ready for a quick nap, little nappers in between.
If you out here on the
Eugene
West
right
Coast, you about to get your workout in. You about to go do whatever you do because you'll be
Nope.
back here in 3 hours.
About to go watch some
That's it.
Dungeons and Dragons for me. About to go watch some Critical Role.
Hey.
Blow the whistle. Get your ass
The
out.
match is over. And Spain advance. Spain will face the winner of Japan, Sweden. A match we will be here for in just a few hours. Hopefully more extra time and penalties.
Please.
No, we're absolutely
Please.
back.
Yo, we need that. We need that.
What do we
What a
think?
goal! What a goal to go out with for Spain too.
I think Spain got lucky. I really do.
think
I think
they
we
got
just
away
saw
with one.
Spain's
Mhm.
worst performance of the tournament, and they definitely got away with one because it's weird because they were dominating about 80 minutes of the match. They just couldn't find anything in the final third, couldn't finish their attack. And then in extra time, it was all the Netherlands. And it was a very much a feeling of Spain could lose this. And then they were able to save it with a beautiful counterattack right at the end. But yeah, I just think Spain got away with one. And again, if they end up playing Japan like we think is going to happen, they better hope they improve because Japan will probably eat them alive.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Spain definitely got away with one there. They it's not that they played poorly, but they just they
Right.
couldn't finish. They played so well, but that final instinct, that killer instinct or whatever you want to call it, was just, it wasn't there, and it almost came back to bite them. It almost was their undoing. We almost saw the Netherlands go through.
Mhm.
And if, like I said earlier tonight, if you do that against Japan, they will eat your lunch. That is not going to fly against them. They are too good. They are playing too well right now. You can't do that. They will thrash you if you do that. It's going to be ugly.
Mhm.
I feel like the Netherlands did about as well as they could. Missing Van de Donk is so huge. I feel
Yeah, how
like,
big is that now? Like the way the match played out, right?
yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
feel like
particularly how Savannah gone. No.
yeah, I mean, I feel like, Brutes and Berenstein, they did so much better with her there because
Yeah.
defenses couldn't
It
focus
opened
on
space. Yeah.
They couldn't focus on just two of them at a time. They had to focus on all three, right? And with the way that the Netherlands had to kind of compensate, it was a much easier job for the Spanish defense.
Yeah.
I thought that Berenstein and Brutes did about as good as they could, but yeah, that was huge, and that's kind of a shame. But what are you gonna do? Like, that's the rules, and it's curtains for Netherlands, and Spain lives to fight another day.
Vila's job is safe. So for now. So for Spain fans, I mean, hey, into the next round, Prom, you still got this man as your head coach. So
It's the Larry David. Yeah, pour one out for Van de Dijk.
Yo.
And
Van de
so-
Gogh. Van de Gogh.
And Twitter is absolutely already unleashing all the drafts that
over.
they had ready for Berenstein. So
Oh God.
It's Jover.
So it is what it is. But yeah. Going to the comment we saw earlier, manifesting a Japan win. I don't think we have to manifest much. I mean, I think they've got that under control.
They'll get the job
I will
done.
say this: if you're an Angel City fan, you absolutely want Japan to win because Japan and Jun Endo, of course, is the only one left for Angel City. So I would love to see her and her side in the final, obviously, for that reason.
I would like. Well, June is out there in the streets for me on my team, so I would like to see a.
No, I mean it's a win-win for
to
you
have
guys.
20 assists and 50 goals now. Great, awesome, perfect.
It's a win-win for you guys now. Either she goes on to the final and
Or she
Sky's
comes
fantasy
back to
team
LA.
blows up, or she comes back to LA and you guys have her back for Angel City.
There are 9 more days until Angel City take the pitch again in NWSL action. So if she does end up losing this round, she probably will be back in time for that match. But also, I think I speak for a lot of Angel City fans when I say we hope that she just wins the World Cup at this point. Because
win the World Cup. Do it for.
I think that'd be great.
For the city. Do it for your people. Ah!
And do it for the position change, because I think when she comes back to Angel City, I don't think it'll happen this year because they're in a title, or not a title race, but they're in a race. They're in a race.
Move that ass. You move, make me. You move. Who you know who you need to move,
Bruh. Can I please have 10 seconds? Like,
yes, go ahead.
I know you want to do everything you want to do and run FIFA Manager 25, but like, understand, every tweet has this team playing really well. This team is gone 7 unbeaten, and you don't want to do anything to fuck that up with just 4 or 5 matches or 7 matches left in this season. So do what you got to do to get to the playoff spot. But I do think 2024 we see Jun Endo move to midfield when there's a little bit more time to plan the next era of Angel City, because I think right now it's just about doing what you have to do to get results and move on. So,
but do you just want to draw, or do you want to get the W?
Okay, but who's the leading scorer for the team right now? So take a chill.
Well, I mean, yeah, because she don't be passing the ball.
Scorer on the team right now.
Why are we all talking into our microphones like
Yo,
this?
what's up? What's up? You trying to talk on my mics now?
Anyway, but we got Japan coming up. We'll be here for that in a few hours.
Yeah, we'll be back, and we will have
I
guests.
need to go do them yoga stretches and calm down a little bit, man.
Yo,
like,
facts. This game got you hella stressed.
Chill, do some like.
Yo, I'm be
Woosah.
I'm about to be doing leg day. Anyway, wait, AJ, are you coming to this next game?
Yeah, are you gonna be here tonight?
I mean,
it's okay if you choose sleep. It's okay.
I
You're on the East Coast.
I could try. Yo, sleepers of the week. Like, my sleep schedule is like so fucked since the World Cup starts. I mean, hey, if I'm feeling it on board, I'm like, fuck it, let me get on, watch a game. Never hurts.
We'll be here. Well, you know for a fact, me, Eugene, and Sky will be here. So,
hey, all right, sounds like fun.
And the line is always open for you.
Everybody, say go Tigres.
No,
America. Yeah, America.
Arriba la América.
See you in a few hours.
Peace.
Are we wrapping up? Is that it?
Yeah, we'll leave it. Yeah, I gotta go. I for real gotta go. But all right.
Hey, thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks to AJ and everybody stopping by. We'll see you in a few hours.
Anybody light up windshield wipers? Woo. Bye.